Hello, everybody. I'm sorry we're late. Um, Broken needed some more time. She called me at about 9 o'clock, 9:15, and says, "Could I make it a little? Could I make it a little later because she needed some more time." But y'all know I'd have been here at 9:30. But I waited on her for 30 minutes, so she's on her way. She's coming. She had a few things that she had to do before we started our live, so that's the reason why we're late tonight. So, hey, Betty Boop. Hey, Ginger. How are you doing? Y'all been chatting along, hadn't you? Pocket Sand. Y'all just over here chatting, ain't you? Southern Lady. Y'all, I don't see anything about it being at 11. I had thought it was at 9:30 when I came in. It showed 10. Oh, it was at 9:30, but Broken called me and asked me if I could set it till 10 because she needed more time. So that's the reason I changed it. Sorry, guys. I'm ready at 9:30. I was ready. Hey, Jen in Jersey. I hope y'all still here waiting, but we're here, and here she comes. I see her coming in. I'm trying to read everybody's comments, but it's good to see all of y'all. I think I said everybody that's in chat. We got several people here. It says 19 people here right now. So yeah, hey, Broken.
Hi.
Hello,
Can you hear
hello,
me? Can you hear me?
hello. Broken. Can
Hello.
y'all hear me? Put one in chat if you can hear me. Put a one in chat if you can hear me talking. I
Can you
don't
hear
hear
me?
Broken, but put a one in chat if you can hear me. I
Uh,
need to cut my camera off.
can you hear me?
Can y'all hear me talking? We can hear both of you.
I
I
can
don't hear
I
Broken though.
I
Broken,
can
I don't
hear
hear you.
I can hear
I
you.
only hear me.
Okay, something's wrong
Oh
because I hear
Lord.
you. Does everybody hear me?
Don't tell me. I can't hear Broken. Y'all let her know that I can't hear her. I don't know if she can hear me, but I can't hear nothing that's coming out of her mouth. Uh,
I can
Let me just text her and
I
chat.
can hear
Broken.
MKB.
Can't hear you, MKB. I can't hear her though. I can't hear nothing she's saying. Broken. I can't hear. Oh, I guess you can hear me. I hear you. Oh, well, you're gonna have to go out and come back in and see if I can hear you because it's not letting me hear you. I can't. I don't want to interrupt you while you're talking. If if I'm talking at the same time because I can't hear nothing you're saying. Oh, wait. I I know what it is. Shit. I had to mute my mute button on. I think maybe she'll come back and I can hear her. Sorry, guys. Sorry. She can't hear MKV. I couldn't hear her. I think, but I had the mute button on. I think I ain't got it on now. Well, let me give her a minute to come back up. Broken, come on back up. I think I had my mute button on. I was trying to figure out what was going on. I think I know what it was. Lord, Lord, help me. Hey, Jennifer, thank you for coming a new member. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sweetheart. MKB, have you been into the Puff Pass? Just kidding. I need it. I'm about ready to do the Puff Pass thing. She's probably over there trying to figure out what's wrong with her phone, and I think it was mine because I think I had the mute button hit from earlier when I was watching something and I was on the phone and I think I hit the mute button, so I couldn't hear my tablet would my laptop was shut up. But here she comes. Let me see if I can hear her now. Hey, girl. Uh oh. Hey, you there?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Yes, I had the mute button on.
Oh, I knew it was you.
I had the damn mute button on, girl, the whole time. I didn't know what was going on. I thought I can't hear nothing she's saying. I couldn't figure it out at first, and then I just realized I hit the mute button when I was watching it last time I was on it, and that's what it was. I knew something was wrong. It's like they said that you could hear me, but I couldn't hear you.
How is everybody today?
I'm doing great. Southern lady said was gonna call you just to yak and shoot the shit about 5 o'clock. MKB ended up getting sidetracked and made a what's going away? Made a tombstone
Hello,
pizza. I was
CJ.
going through the streets and towels. Well, you could have called me, Southern lady. I was available. Girl, call me anytime.
I know, Betty, aren't we though? Oh.
CJ and her forged receipts from the hospital. How are you doing? Anybody else coming in? Hey, Jen. I said Jen. Jen. Thank you
Is
for the
Ginger here?
Ginger was here up above.
Okay. And we need to call Daria. Daria, you need to come over here. We need you over here because we need to say a few things too there. And there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people's pants is on fire tonight, y'all. They've been burning them up, y'all. They liar, pants on fire. I'm telling you. And they hit me over there not saying a word.
They've got me to the point. I am to the point to where that I am so effing done with these people. These are the lowest scum bottom feeders I've ever seen in my life. I have never seen people take something and twist it into and add lies to it and make it something it's not, just to make themselves look good. And they're the ones doing the manipulation here. We had nothing to do with any manipulation. And as far as us getting help from that horrific person, never have we gotten any help. Memberships and Super Chatted, we didn't ask for any of that either. And we don't want nothing else from him. I don't want him near my channel. I don't want him near me.
We was really good to Hemi. Hemi was our friend,
right.
We thought. Hemi was really nice to us. We was not trying to attack him last night. We was only trying to find out if he was going to help. Andrea is running out of time. We didn't want at the end of the month. She's running out of time.
And we wasn't demanding the money either from him.
No, we wasn't demanding
we
the money.
Just needed a confirmation.
That's it.
And we wasn't asking for all of it either. So it was ever what she needed left at the end.
Some of it's already been gotten.
It's ever what she needed at the end of it, not all of it. And he, if they wanted to twist the truth, the people in this chat, the people that was with us that night, they know the truth because they were there. They know our intentions. Andrea does have proof. And for them to sit there and say that she's scamming and that we're scamming and helping her, that, they can kiss my ass. And you stupid low-life humans that manipulated Hemi into doing this.
This is the shit they say.
They manipulated. They saw
together.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's all I said last night, Pakistan. I literally said he needs to let her know, yes or no. That's all. He didn't have to pay her any money last night. He didn't have to give her any money last night. We weren't begging him to give her money last night. He is the one that offered. I have got the video clip that I'm going to play tonight that's going to clearly show where he said that he would take care of all of it if he had to.
And I know that
he said, don't worry about it, Andrea. He is the one that come out of his mouth and said, don't worry about it, Andrea. When she was upset and she's at the worstest stage right now she could be at. She's got a 12-year-old daughter that could be homeless if she don't get into an apartment. And he come up here trying to play hero and said he was going to get her into this apartment and stuff. He had no business saying that if he wasn't going to do it. She never asked Hemi. She never asked you for a dime, Hemi. That's the thing. She never asked you for a fucking dime.
And we never asked him for a
hero. You the one wanted to be hero that day and wanted to say, "Oh, don't worry about it, Andrea. I got you. I got all of it if I have to."
And he said,
"Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it." Well, she was up here very upset. You're going to tell her, don't worry about it because you got it. And then what did you do? I know you had a car accident. We did not. Oh Lord, don't even get me
She did.
started.
She did not.
She sat here and
She
put up
did
a
not ask for the money after the
page
car
on her
accident. She was
Facebook post.
concerned about you, Hemi.
Yeah, she was concerned about you, Hemi. She, whenever you called and told her you was in an accident, guess what she did? She went and put up a damn community post and asked for prayers for you. Did she tell everybody
Nobody
what
else
happened?
did.
No, she didn't say what had happened. She just asked for prayers
Right.
for you because she
Right.
didn't want to tell your business out there unless she wanted it to be heard. Did
And
anybody
you
else
know,
put up a prayer chain for you?
right?
No.
No.
Did she
And
come
the
to you
lies.
then and say, Hemi, are you going to give me any money? No, she didn't. She still didn't.
Mm-mm.
She still was
He
worried
was on
about
our
her.
panel the night before, and we didn't even mention it. We didn't say a
We never
word.
mentioned a word when he was on our
We
panel.
was concerned about his car wreck. We
Yeah.
talked about his car wreck, and also that night when he came up on our panel, that after the car wreck, he is the one that said he had full coverage insurance and his truck was taken care of. And he's the one that said all that stuff. We were just repeating it to these people. He's the one that made us reassured us that everything was going to be fine and he just needed to recover.
Yeah.
He didn't come up with all this other psychological crap that we did and all this other stuff until these women that it had no business being in this put their little. They contacted him. They went and started pecking on him and telling him stuff.
They was jealous because he was supposed to be helping out.
Well, and I'm gonna ask Alicia. I'm gonna ask Alicia. I'm gonna ask all three of them stinking women over there that's worthless pieces of shit. I'm gonna ask them, what if when you put up the fundraiser for your child and stuff that you needed it, Alicia, every time you need money and you do a fundraiser, what they said every 2 months, and then they changed it to every 6 months you do it, but it's okay for you to do it, right? And what if we went in and got it, took your business when you did a fundraiser, come over here to our channel and start whispering in everybody's ear and telling everybody, that you're lying and all this crap. What about that? What if we did that so that people wouldn't help you? When Andrea is really, this is really true. And she's never scammed anything off anybody. You lied. You lied about the $10,000 fundraiser last year. You lied about saying that it was for her moving expenses. You stupid, worthless piece of human.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Let me tell that.
You're lying.
They said that I said that Andrea was living in her house 6 or 7 years ago. Yes, she was. She's been in that same house. Last year, she came and had a rent increase. A Navigator, I'm going to let you know right now, if you come over here, you better be respectful or you'll be out the first time. So you better be respectful. He was just in a horrific accident. You don't think we know that? Did anyone?
Southern lady, he got on a panel this morning.
What he's been through, he may not be able to help. Now, that's clearly true. He could have. That's all we was asking. He could have just said. He could have emailed her privately and said, "No, I'm not going to be able to help you." Why couldn't he do that when he was texting these other girls over there?
Right.
Why couldn't he do
While
that?
they were in his ear telling him things about us. Why was it that he didn't? Why didn't he speak up and say, "I offered it to her"?
Last year, she came over here. She came and asked for help with her rent. It was not no $10,000 fundraiser. Me and Andrea wasn't even friends last year when that happened. And y'all said we would grift together. We wasn't even friends when that happened last year. But I remember it clearly because she said that in Arizona, they don't have a cap off on their rents in Arizona. I do remember that. She said she needed help with her rent because her rent went up. It was nothing about moving last year. So good job, Mel Hopes or whatever the fuck you are.
And how much did they say that?
Nothing. Show proof then. Where's the proof at that she asked? That she said she was moving last year. Show the fucking proof since you got all mouth over there.
Okay, I want y'all to listen to what they say that is the proof. They clipped MKB saying that Andrea was in her apartment for 6 years. And then they said, and when that clip was over, they made this sigh and they went, oh, like they're surprised. They go, there's the proof. There's the proof that she scammed last year. There's that proof right there. No, the proof is, I want the proof where she put up the fundraiser for $10,000. I want the proof where she said that it was for moving expenses. There's the proof, you idiots. Y'all need to grow up and you need to keep your nose out of people's business.
That's what the problem is. They're always into everybody's business, but their own.
And they're sitting there stirring the pot. They're wanting that
Always,
attention. It
always.
had nothing to do with them, and they needed some attention. Aussie's always trying to get attention. Well, you got mine. You got my attention very well. And I'm going to tell you another thing. You trying to come in between me and MKB, saying that she's talking about me and stuff like that. Me and MKB can get mad at each other. And we're okay with that because we're
Yeah,
outspoken and we tell the truth out
we're
front.
friends. That's what
And
real
we
friends
don't
do.
care if we get mad at each other. We get over it. We forgive each other. You know, that's the way we are. And you know what? And you try to come in between us, we have more of a friendship than you'll ever have with anyone. So you just sit there and you just keep on because it's not going to work. And, but you got my attention. You really
And
got
we're
my
not
attention.
yelling at him over here. We're yelling at the dumbasses
Mhm.
over there
Right.
that's making all these accusations over
Right.
there. That's who we're yelling at. And
Well,
Hemi says,
Hemi,
I'm worried about you girls. He wasn't worried about
right.
us girls over here sitting here. We was his friend too. He could have simply emailed Andrea and said, no, I can't help you. And she's only got so many days left before she's got to be out of that apartment. And he sat there and said, don't worry about, I'm going to play the clip. He said, don't worry about it. I got you. If I had to pay all of it, I got you. His exact words. She never asked him for a dime. That's the problem, girls. Y'all sit there and think that she begged him behind the scenes. She tried to befriend him behind the scenes. She went to him behind the scenes. No.
That's
he
not
came
true.
over here to our channel, hopped up on panel with his own free will, and offered to help the lady out. And we're over here trying to help our friends. That's what friends do. We're trying to help her. That's what friends are. It's not we're grifting together. We're trying to help a friend out to get to a place that she needs to be. We don't want to see her homeless and living on the streets.
Right.
With a 12-year-old daughter.
It's legit. This is legit. This is the truth. And they sit there. But how about if we took what if we took every fundraiser they did and we destroyed it like this? This is a single mom that really does need help. And you people have turned it into something it's not. You're the evil people. You're the ones lying, not us. You are. You're the one that's causing all this trouble. And you're doing it to the innocent person. That's how evil you are. And you sit there and say, and Hemi sits there and says that he's worried about us saying things about, coming after, them having that backlash over this. And they said that they weren't going to allow us to do that. Well, here I am. I'm telling you, here I am. You got my attention. You've got mine. And I'm going to beat you over the head with the truth. If it takes every day, every hour, I'll do it. You stupid bitches. Because I'm coming after you. And I've had it. I have had enough of your crap. This is the last straw.
LTL Felicia, you got proof about Christmas? Bring that fucking shit out.
Oh, yes.
The shit was 2 years ago, and you didn't have proof then. So if you got proof, bitch, bring it out.
But she has fundraisers, and she has her wish list, and she does all, her grifting. I've seen it myself. And, so I don't want to hear y'all's bullshit. Because you've grifted more than we have ever. And Hemi does not. And y'all got it in your heads you're jealous. You've got it in your heads that he's given us a lot of money. He has given memberships, and what Super Chats he did is less than $100, all of us combined. So, Hemi, take your money and shove it up your ass.
Listen, you guys. You guys are giving me pains in my stomach because I hate to see you get so upset. Please.
Well, we are upset because this is not right. Those women over there lying on you.
They're over there.
It's the last straw.
For no reason at all.
You're letting low life scumbags.
For no reason at all.
Most of them have arrested development in their brains, so it doesn't matter what. Listen, you can't control what other people say if they're gonna lie.
But they're not going to. But they're not going to control me.
We don't have to have a hand in what happens back to them. It'll happen because those are nasty scumbags. And if they want to believe in Hemi and listen, hold on, don't say anything. Hemi, I am so disappointed that you have allowed these people. You came up and showered me with caring and love and compassion. I was in tears. And for you to sit there knowing that these people are lying, I've emailed you. I put a community post up on your behalf. I asked for prayers for you. You're lying. You're sitting there listening to them say that I never asked you how you were. Why don't you go back and read the emails? How many messages I asked you how you were doing? How do you sit there and listen to people
Right,
lie, knowing my situation
for
and
him, Andrea.
adding? Hold on, you're adding to my. You're like victimizing somebody who's going through a lot, and you know what these people are saying isn't true, and you're just sitting there letting it happen when you're the one. I never asked for a goddamn fucking penny. How dare you can let them believe or convince them that I
See, we're not begging him for any answers now. We're up here stating that we wouldn't the ones.
Listen, I hate to see you guys so upset. Stop.
Well, CC gonna sit there and say, just drop
Who
it, leave him be,
cares?
and figure something
Well,
out.
it's because if they tried to control us, and they tried to threaten us today and say that we had better not open our mouths about this because they was going to come after us. You know,
Lonnie,
and they're lying, and we're
Lonnie,
just
you would think you would learn when you don't know about something, you don't speak on it. Isn't that where you fucked up
right.
with Lycan?
They need to vet it.
White knighted. Hold on. Knighted so fucking hard for him. You came after everyone. You don't know what you're talking about, Lonnie. So why don't you mind your own business, stay in your own lane.
Acting up again, girl.
Me? Hello?
Yeah, just knocked it. You just went down and came back up.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We know what you're saying, so go ahead.
We're not sitting here. I'm not sitting here yelling at him. I'm upset because these women over there.
He's allowing it,
blaming us.
Yeah, he's allowing it and embracing it.
That's saying nothing. He's not speaking up, saying I'm the one that offered.
Listen, you people who can't hear.
Let's just be quiet for a minute. Let me play this clip.
Wait, can I just say something?
Play this first clip I got.
Yeah, let her say something first.
And now I forgot. But you guys
didn't.
You're giving credit to scumbags, low-life scum of the earth that they're idiots. They think they know my life better than me. I don't do the fucked up shit you scumbag losers do. I'm sorry. I have class. You don't. I don't scam or I've never taken money under false pretenses. You guys do that. Look in the mirror. And we don't have to do anything to them. It'll come right back in their face.
But I want to play this clip. I want to play this because I want everybody to hear. This is what Hemi said to a woman that was very, very, very upset and it was in need, knowing that she's got to be out of her apartment. And
no, that's not
this
it.
Is what he said.
Joe, that's not it at all.
Nobody asked him for money.
No, Joe, that's not what it is. We are upset over their lives.
Wait a minute. Tell your mods to do their job if you want.
Yeah, y'all. Anybody that comes in disrespectful, get rid of them.
Hopefully you'll get that.
We can't hear that.
You found, and maybe
hold on.
You'll be able to get
he's supposed to come up on panel. Hold on.
I mean, usually you
just having give me just a second. Let me speed it up a little.
Like, people need to shut up if they don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on, y'all. I'm getting to it.
Wait, stop that for a minute. Hold on.
We'll have to get your PayPal link.
Hold on a minute. Do you guys remember when Voices came in and love bombed and showered with love? That's exactly what he fucking did to me. I don't know why. And for him to sit there and say that I didn't care about him or ask him how he was, you know, who else put a fucking community post, ask for prayers, at the same time keeping his private information private? Because I have respect for people. These scumbag losers, they're a waste of fucking skin. They're scumbags. They get off on hurting others. I don't care if they believe me. Lonnie, you think I give a shit about you or what you think of my situation? Go fuck yourself, lady. Shut up. You would think you would have learned after white knighting so hard for Jamie. You fucking sucked his asshole and licked it and ew. Like,
Heather, he was in the hospital and he was also came on panel and he came on our panel too. We did not start attacking him or nothing.
Panel hopping.
him.
He was panel
panel
hopping.
hopping
We
to
never
everybody.
said anything to him.
If
He
he
was
was-
panel hopping. When we saw him panel hopping and ignoring me, then we were asking questions.
That's what we
And
asked.
then he all of a sudden said, he sent me some weird fucking email saying, Ginger, she
About
can
Ginger.
fuck off and BS, and it made no sense. Fuck off in 71. So he's some bullshit nonsense about Ginger at the same time hopping on everyone's panel, but not saying anything about what he promised me.
We didn't ask him for anything.
I would have never
JL,
ever
that's
said
what
a
we're
word
doing.
to
We're
him.
not asking him for
I
we're not
wouldn't have
jumping on
said-
him.
I wasn't saying a word to him, and I never would have until we saw him out here. We saw him out here on everyone's panel and their sister and mother. And
It will be taken care of, Jill.
2 surgeries. Like
Go ahead.
2
Go
days
ahead.
ago, he had 2 surgeries. How is he
Everyone needs to
hopping
be
on everyone's
respectful in my
panel?
chat, or you
Why-
will be. If anybody is disrespectful, time them out. If they can come in here and be respectful,
Let
they
me
can
say
stay.
it
But if they're
again for the-
disrespectful, time them out.
Let me say it again for the idiots that don't have a brain. I never asked for anything. Do you guys comprehend that? I asked for nothing. I was talking to my friends on panel. Hemi inserted himself and came up and made all these promises out of nowhere. And we sat there and thanked him. We didn't ask him for anything. Why'd he do that? That's not okay to do to someone. And you guys are sitting there going, I don't even think she really is losing her home. Go fuck yourself, all of you, because you know what? When you criticize someone in a situation, you don't know the circumstances, you get it back in your face.
Right.
Pocket saying, do what you gotta do.
No, and also, no, Hemi doesn't owe us anything, and that's not what this is about. This is about the lies about us. They said that we weren't friends to him. He wasn't a friend to us, or he had stood up and told the truth today.
He would
Yeah.
You know,
said
instead of going along
Yeah,
with it.
he's letting everyone believe and telling them that we asked him for money, and that I
Right.
never asked him how he was. Bullshit.
And he insinuated that we
lying.
are always have our hands out.
He's a liar. He's a fucking liar.
You know,
Well, he's
and
Not about the money. I'm not talking
Right.
about the money. I'm talking about the fact that he just allows them, and
Mhm.
he's just something else. Wow.
Imster, you don't
Unbelievable.
even know what you're talking about. She wasn't up here repeatedly talking about a fund either. We talked about it that one night he came up, and that's what he said.
right.
Because she said something to Broken
He
about it, and then
asked to
that's when
come
he came
up.
up.
He
Yeah, he asked to come
up, and he's responsible for what he said. How
And-
does he sit there with people right now that are saying that we asked him for money? Nobody asked him for shit. We didn't contact him behind the scenes. We didn't know how to contact him. So
We
you
had
guys
never
need to
asked him for
shut
money
the fuck
before,
up.
ever.
Sit down.
He has never helped us before, ever. None of us. And that was the first time. I mean, he offered. And, you know,
He hasn't helped me at all.
and-
I have not
and
got
we-
no money from him.
Just
and
like
we are.
Voices. Voices came in and saved the day, and the next day she's fucking bashing people.
Right. And we're
That's
not.
exactly what
We're
he
not
did.
harassing him or anything or shaming him in public or nothing.
Southern
We
Lady
are
wants me to
just stating
replay it.
facts.
She wants
You
me
know-
to replay it. She wants to hear it. So
Yeah,
I
you
think
have to make it louder because we can't hear.
Okay, y'all gonna have to be quiet. This is as loud as I can get it.
I don't even want to move. I don't want to. I'm just having a hard time.
Don't. I don't like, that
I
at
just
all.
get really scared and I
Like,
go
fuck
away.
you that I have to put this there.
I've learned as I get
Please get past that.
It's
It's
kinda-
really upsetting me.
You know, wish
He
you
just
go
came
away from
up.
them and hope they disappear, and I know that's ridiculous.
They didn't know what he done to a
Please.
female.
Hey,
what he
Amy.
did to women.
Hey,
Please
I'm not looking
stop.
at the truck. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, girl. We can help you. What do we need?
I was talking to my friends. Nobody
Sorry.
invited him
Amy
up.
just said, "What do we need to do?"
What do we need to do? We're gonna drop her PayPal so we can try to see if we can help her.
I need your guys' manpower to all come over here and help me
In a
move.
heartbeat. So
She needs you to go to Arizona to help her move her, pack her stuff up, help her move.
thank you.
I'm asking
One
you.
needs to shut the fuck up.
That's gonna help that.
What? I mean,
I'm asking Andrea.
She's asking Andrea.
is anyone watching the chat?
What
Because there's
exactly? What's wrong?
people coming in that are
What do we need to do?
like you're making me like freeze up.
You can
I'm
watch the
asking
chat if you
you.
want.
Can't hear it.
Had to
I'm
have
playing
so
this.
much money to, she's gonna have to get into a 2-bedroom, so her rent will be able. She'll be able to afford her rent that she was paying previous.
MKB, why don't you
With the
repeat what
3-bedroom,
he's
they raised it
saying
up
after he
$700 because
says
she's got
it?
that extra 3rd bedroom. So she
We
found
can't
an
hear it.
apartment that's a 2-bedroom apartment, but she'll have to have her deposit. I think the first month's rent in order to move into this new place.
Thank you for MKB can say it because I tell her all about it.
Yeah, I know you're totally understand. Okay. So when are you moving?
Well, I may have to be out the last day of August, so I have about 45 days.
So we got 45 days.
Yeah.
And what do you like? I don't know how you guys do it in America. You have to have first month's rent and last month's rent, like how they call it for like a damage deposit. Because that's what they do here, right?
Sometimes
Michelle,
I
can be
don't know, the
respectful.
place that I've been talking to, they have to credit check. A credit check, it's the deposits between. Oh, I don't like those scumballs hearing my
And I'm like, well, what determines that huge gap? And then just an application fee is $60. And I was talking to my dad about that today, and he's like, so if you go look at like 5 apartments, you have to pay $60 for each application for them to run a credit check. And I'm like, I guess I haven't looked at anywhere to live in the past 6 years, so I don't know.
Yeah, like
KNS, the stream is still up. All of my lives are still up. You can go back and listen to it if you want.
Yeah.
I've never rented in my life, so I don't really understand this. But anyways, okay, so
Don't leave, Tiffany.
you can get you're looking at a 2-bedroom apartment. That's what Mama knows best.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
And what is that going to cost you a month? Well, just throw. No, don't even say that.
Yeah.
No,
I
no.
think
We're just trying to get her the money that's basically. She's got to have the money to get into the place. She can afford the monthly payments afterward. It's just
Yeah. So how much money do you need to get into the place? That's maybe.
I think
better.
I think we're looking about 1,500, don't you, Andrea?
I don't know. See, I don't know exact amounts because I haven't. Even
Michelle,
talked
get the
to
fuck
Lady on
out of
the
here,
phone. I've been
bitch.
Yeah,
looking at the
block
place,
that bitch.
Online.
Block
Yeah.
that bitch.
She's out.
I'm
I got
begging her. Please bear with me until I could come in and have a deposit. And they have 2 available right now for that time. And so, like I just explained about the credit, depending on how you have to have the first month's rent and the deposit, and the deposit.
So-
It
Yeah,
depends
that's.
on how your credit is, and that's after they check your credit. It's between 300 and 1,000. Because I'm like, why? What determines that huge gap, $300 and $1,000 for a deposit? She said it depends on your credit. So I don't think you need to. I don't think you need first and last month. I think you just need the deposit and the first month.
so you're probably looking at $1,500 around. Well, you thinking around
I think that
$1,500?
we should look at. Yeah, I think we should look at around 1,500 to. Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
think that would.
For a 2-bedroom?
I think that'll.
No, that's for the first month's rent and the deposit. That's what we're
And the
talking about.
deposit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even more.
He's thinking we need more, he said.
But 1,500 is a good start until she figures out exactly how much
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
because I
she figures it out, we can.
Yeah.
we can adjust it up or down from that point.
All right. Well,
and
don't worry.
She can keep
Don't
up.
worry,
She can
Andrea.
keep up with the amount.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh my
Okay.
God. That's all I'm doing. Like
Well, don't worry about it.
like I'm falling
Uh-huh.
into this place or I don't want to do anything.
We've got you. Don't worry.
We'll figure out something. Yeah, just don't.
You know, and I was telling MKB that I have so much
Stop.
to say about people out here, but then I'm like, well, who the fuck
Okay.
am I to?
He said, "Don't worry about it." He even said, it states on there, "Don't worry about it. I got you. If I have to pay the whole thing, I'll do that." That's it. That's his words. We're not sitting here trying to jump on him. We're simply trying to say he shouldn't come over here when she was all upset and giving her false hope. And I know he was in a car accident. We understand that. We prayed for him. We asked him how he was doing. He came up on panel. He was talking good to us on panel. He said he was doing okay. And then we still didn't even ask him that night. We went and seen how he was still on panels and she emailed him and asked him after she's done prayed and asked us about his health several times. Then she asked him she was confused about what he was going to do. And he still couldn't answer
No,
her back.
what I said was I was confused that he was emailing me about Ginger and 71 talking a bunch of mumbo jumbo about them. And then, but not, yeah. That's what I said I was confused about.
Yeah, but it's not like we're picking on him because he had a car wreck. We understand he had a car wreck. And I hope he does heal well. But he could have stood up and told those girls over there that, hey, I'm the one that offered to help these girls. They didn't come to me. I came to them. But
Right.
No, he didn't stand up and say any of that.
Rather, he's letting them. He's letting them rip us apart and not saying a damn word. Just letting them go on and on about all these lies and.
So I mean, it's as simple as he could have easily emailed her and told her, things came up. I can't help you now. I had a car accident, and I don't know how my income's going to be. I can't help you. Why would it have been so hard for him to simply said that? It would have been real easy for him to just said, I can't do that. That's all that Andrea was wanting to know. That was it. Wasn't nobody trying to jump on him last night? Was it?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Oh, nobody was trying to jump on him last night or pick on him last night. We were just wanting to know because our time is running out. But it's no sense in him going over there and making them think that we're over here mistreating him or we going after him. We didn't do that.
Broken, where'd you go? Because Daria's here now. You wanted to talk to her.
I don't know what Broken wanted to talk to Daria about. Do I need to click the link?
No, I know.
I'm
asking where she is.
She's down in the chat, I think. Daria, I'm not sure what who
the fuck said I'm asking anyone for anything, you dumbass floss scum? Why is Andrea Mom looking for others? Where did I ask anyone for money, you dumb fuck? Can you show me that? Show me where I asked. These people are twisted, no joke. Like, get a life, people.
I sat and defended Andrea Mom, so I don't know what BJ wants. I think that's what she was wanting to give you recognition for taking up for Andrea Mom. I think that's what she was wanting to do, Daria.
I don't know.
We just want to say thank you for taking up for her.
If you did, thank you. I appreciate it.
And thank Robbie, who was something to talk about. That's broken justice.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care what any of these people think of me. I don't have to prove to any of them. I didn't ask anyone for anything. Why do I have to explain my life to anybody? I don't. And this dumbass in here that just asked me, people are responsible for my bills. I didn't fucking ask for anything. Are you people dumb? Like, seriously. People have
but he need to sit there all day. He's been on panel all.
Since last night.
Yes, if Lonnie he was hurting,
Lonnie went.
He could
Lonnie,
be in pain.
Yeah, Lonnie went and. Didn't you learn from fucking white knighting for?
He's been on the panels since Thursday. Actually, Thursday He had the wreck Monday. He come out on the panel Thursday. He was on the panel Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We just now asked him yesterday because he kept avoiding the question. We just needed to know, was he going to help or not? It was simple as that. He offered to help. He was the one that told her not to worry about nothing. And if he had something come up, that was fine. She never asked him for money in the first place.
This isn't
That
even
would've been
about the
fine.
money. You guys, like, hello, I don't care about the fucking money. I never asked for it, so leave me alone about it. I'm not even the one who wanted to talk about it. MKB did. So there's that.
Crime Asylum, don't come in here and being disrespectful to my panel guests. Andrea's my friend. If you can't be respectful, don't come in here. That's all I got to say.
Well,
I don't care if my channel grows or not. I'm not going to have disrespectful people in my channel. I try to keep my
Star
people
Mom,
safe
get
over
a
here, not
life.
for getting hurt from other people. She simply did not ask him for no money at all. He's the one that came up here on panel, clicked the link himself, and came on panel and offered to help this woman.
Listen, stop getting so upset. I don't like to see you upset. I don't,
Well,
I
I'm
know
upset
my
these
life.
people can't click in their mind.
No,
They don't understand.
exactly.
They can't see the facts
You
out here.
just
We're
said
sitting here
it.
and
You
playing
just said it, and you can yell as loud as you fucking want, the top of your lungs. They still won't hear you because they're twisted. There's something lacking in the brain. There's something wrong up there. You don't go run with something when you don't know. But if you're gonna cover something and talk about it, you get both sides. Dumbass Lonnie and Mel Hoax, and who's the other idiot that was up there?
LTL Felicia.
I don't even know those bitches. They don't even know me. Get a life, ladies. What's the matter? You can't get anyone to listen to you? I mean, come on, get a fucking life, dude. You're gonna talk about
But when
my
somebody is up here, and
situation?
any of you ladies in this chat right now, if y'all was about to lose your home with your 12-year-old daughter, and some man come in here and said he's going to cover everything for you, don't worry about it. Would
Don't
you sit
tell
here and
these
just be,
idiots
oh,
my
okay?
life. They don't.
But I'm just saying,
Can you possibly just
they
stay
would
with
be
family?
trying to figure
Listen,
out
I'm
if they
not
was going to have a
asking
place to
anyone
stay or
to.
not.
Nobody has to figure out my problems. I was going up to my friends. I just found this out. Just when I went up there 2 weeks ago. It was the three of us talking. Nobody asked anyone to come up.
She didn't make a fundraiser. Did you see a fundraiser? First of all, there's no fundraiser. She never made a fundraiser. She didn't even ask for the money, dumbass.
People are idiots. You guys are so stupid, you dumbasses that think you know stuff. I mean, you're making yourself look like dumbasses. How do you weigh in on a situation when you don't know what you're talking about? Do you have proof that I got $10,000 last year? Give me a fucking break. You know what? Show me where that money is, because I could really use it right about now. Show me where that 10 grand is. You guys.
It was what was it?
Lonnie
what was it, Andrea? $70.
They need to show proof that Andrea said she was moving last year. Where's the proof at, girl?
Yeah, they're saying that I've never, ever, ever once said I was moving, because you know what?
Went up and
I never, ever, ever was moving. I never was moving until I just found out a month ago, or I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago.
You never planned on moving. You didn't want to move.
So these people are talking. You guys, imagine this. Somebody's talking about your life as if they know anything. They're educating people about your life, your situation. I've never talked to these people. I don't even know that Mel bitch. I don't know that Alicia bitch. Never had any crossings, words, nothing. I don't know those scumbags. And
they know your past, and they want to assume that you try to do a $10,000 fundraiser last year, which that is a lie itself.
Well, they made that up.
Yeah, they make it's so funny that people just literally make things
shit up out their ass.
Just to get attention.
No, Daria, I just wanted to thank you, Daria, just for telling the truth over there today, and getting under their skin a little bit, because they needed it, because I just couldn't believe the stuff that they were saying and running with it. That's not true. They're if anybody's manipulating anybody, they are manipulating Hemi.
Hey,
They went to
Robbie.
Hemi. They went to him, and they started this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they went to him and started manipulating him, and they twisted it just enough to make him wonder, oh, do they not care about me? They just want my
Yeah,
money.
Jill.
That's exactly what they did, and they did it because out of jealousy, because they're the ones that gets money from
No.
him.
Did you guys did you tell them I got, you know what, $10,000, you know what that, listen, you know what that equaled to me? It equaled to me $65. And
That's
I
what I
was so grateful.
$65
I
last
was
year.
so grateful and appreciative for that 65 fucking dollars. You have no idea. But you're gonna say I raised 10,000. Woo! Show me
Right.
that money because I need it like right now.
Right.
Stat.
I mean, they have taken something that is real, and we are trying to do a good thing for a friend, and they turned it into something that is horrific.
We were
and
having our
evil.
own conversation with our friends, our community, and
Yeah.
Hemi inserted himself. We believed him, and then now he's over there letting people say that we're begging him and bugging him for money.
And Andrea was already having a rough enough time with it.
Any fucking thing.
She was already having a rough enough time with it. She
Nothing.
didn't even want us to do anything because, how bad she felt and stuff. I mean, she is honest. She's been honest about it. And at any day or time, if we asked Andrea, show us the proof you're moving, she could. Any day
Well,
or night.
MKB goes,
So,
oh, and they're saying that me and MKB are grifting. You guys look up the
Yeah, we're
definition
grifting
of
together.
grifting.
Together.
My rent was
Together.
raised. I have to move. You people are idiots. What part of that don't you understand? Yeah, I'm grifting. I don't work like you guys, and that's why your brain goes there, because that's
Right.
the kind of shit you do.
Right.
You
And they
do
said-
that shit, so of course you're gonna automatically think someone else is. I don't roll
Yeah,
that
we
way. I
are.
have class. You guys are scumbags.
We moved to Plan B already.
JL,
We've already
I
moved to Plan
appreciate
B.
you saying that. I appreciate you saying. He just said, "I'm just saying for him, he had a bad life-altering event." True, he did.
Yes,
That changes
did.
things. That's clearly
He
we see
did.
that, and that he could have easily come and said that there girls are not girls. Andrea, I had this happen, and I'm not going to be able to do it now. I'm sorry that I promised that I could help you, but things have changed. I
Right.
can't do it.
That's all you need to do.
I
That's
wasn't
all.
the
We
one
didn't want
demanding
nothing
answers
else.
last night. MKB was demanding answers, not me. That wasn't me. That was her. That's how she feels. She cares about me.
I said
She
he
knows
could have
my
easily came
situation.
and gave her an answer last night.
She knows my proof because she's been right along my side this whole way through. And so she, she cares about me. So I get it. And I'm sure I'd do the same for her.
And we didn't ask for money right then or anything. We just needed confirmation, just one way or another. I mean, because it's getting close, and we just didn't know, and we have to know things like that. It's very important.
Oh yeah, what about Boots?
And he can get on
inserting her
panels and
fucking
stuff and
self?
talk. So all you had to do is say yes or no.
Listen, so Boots
Yeah,
is
it's simple.
inserting her fucking self.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, these people are
Boots-
knucking futs. No, they can say whatever
Boots
they
is
want.
One
I don't
said
care.
a $10,000 fundraiser.
Yeah.
Boots was not paying attention evidently last year because that
I
was
think
not
it's
true.
funny.
And you did not say you was moving last year, so evidently
sh-
Boots wasn't paying attention.
But Boots likes to make us look bad now because of her jealousy over us. That's what it
And
is.
she said she don't
is-
come on panels and she don't do drama anymore. But why in the hell was she up on panel last night in the middle of drama if she didn't want drama coming for her?
Right.
And she's calling you on that. She's
And
calling
she calls
you on back in our
MKB,
community.
and she wants to be her friend, and she's sorry, and everyone
And
was
then-
Yeah.
wrong.
You're telling
people are
Lonnie
fucking-
and Mel Hopes over there that I came and apologized to you. No, you called me and apologized. I started talking to you because you called me and apologized. So I think you need to tell your friends the truth that you've been talking to me this whole time and you just
Yeah.
didn't want them to know about it. I have
And
not
she's-
done nothing to you, girl. Nothing.
And she's wanting, but she likes it when she can get with anyone and trash us.
That fucking idiot told everyone yeah, she raised $400. Where the fuck is it? Liar. Where is it, Boots? Like, I don't even talk about you. Get lost. Mind your own business. Focus on your life, not mine.
And she won back in our community.
Oh, I'm
She
so
won it back
glad
on
you
my
didn't
channel.
let her. I'm so glad you guys. And I actually was saying maybe.
Oh, I said no, absolutely not.
I'm so glad you didn't let her.
No way was I going to let her.
I'm a
I already
part of
had
my
enough.
own community, not Natasha's. I'm a part of my community and I go where I want.
You shit on me once, it's my fault. I mean, it's your, it's your fault. You shit on me again, it's mine, and I'm not taking that.
And
I'm not.
again, let's just say, Hemi, why don't you tell everyone how many times I messaged you and asked you how you were doing? Because you're just sitting there letting these scumbags say that I'm over here begging you for money, and
That was
that's
not
how
the
it's
case.
been. I'm the one that
Mhm.
put a community
That was
post
far
up for
from the
prayers
truth.
for you.
And they
You see
also
anybody else
insinuated that we
asking for
always were
prayers?
doing that.
Did you see anybody else asking for prayers for Hemi while he
And I
was
was
hurt or sick?
respectful, and I
Nope.
didn't dare overstep and tell your personal situation to anyone. I just said he needs prayers.
Mm. And
I'm not looking for brownie points, but when he's sitting there with people and allowing them to believe things that he knows is a lie, it's not right. It's just not. I mean, he's
Right.
mm.
And that's
y'all
what we're
know
about.
God-
I mean, we're telling the truth. We're standing on the truth, and they want to beat us in the head with lies. We're going to come back with the truth. That's what we're doing here.
I'm
That's all we're
sorry.
doing is
Get rid
defending
of what?
ourselves.
Wait, what is this flot scumbag saying? I thought she had one
He
black
wanted to know
hole
if
son.
you
What the
you
fuck?
raised $65 last year. She did have a fundraiser last year. She raised $65
Yeah, why don't you read
for rent.
what the fuck does a black? What are you talking about?
Thank you, Annie JoJo. Yes.
But a
Oh, I don't.
troublemaker.
Yeah,
Like
it was
I said before, she was at Granny's
$65.
Watch Chat kissing ass, and 10 minutes later she was in the chat talking
Right.
about her. I know
I mean, we
Nikki
were there
X. I know.
and we were concerned. That's all we cared about when he was on our panel was how he was doing.
Listen, I'm not yelling at all you. I apologize. I'm
Yeah.
getting excited because I don't like. Honestly, it's not even about me. It's about my friends being upset on my behalf because I could give two fucks about what these people think of me. I really don't.
I'm upset over the lies.
Well,
If they want to go over there and tell the truth, it's fine. But they're lying on us.
I know they are, and I get it. Believe me, I'm the one they're lying about. And I mean, all of us, but mainly me.
Right, but mainly
But
you.
you have to look at the source.
I'm a big part of it, Andrea. Me and you are drifting.
But you are a part of us. You're our friend.
We're together, so I guess you're gonna. Hey, I guess you're moving in with me because we're grifting together. So you're a part of this.
Oh,
I know. Does that mean that I get?
You want to be my roommate?
Do I get half
girl?
of the rent money? Do I get half?
They wouldn't even know if y'all were splitting the money.
Yeah.
I'm not even getting nothing out of this. I'm trying to help a friend like anybody else up here that had a friend would do.
She's amazing.
And I can't help
and the ones that are saying this about the ones that are saying this are grifter. I mean, I've seen them grift.
That's what I just said. That's why their head goes that way. Their head goes in that direction because that's what they're made of. Period.
And I guarantee, and I don't have facts, but out of my mouth, I guarantee, my opinion, I bet you that he's helped them more times than you can count.
I'm not in the same situation as last year.
She got moved this year, Jill. She didn't have to move last year. Her rent went up last year, and it did again this year. And now that it's went up too high, she has to move.
I don't have a choice.
She's got to get another place. And
she has to get a place she can afford.
Yeah.
See, I don't even like them. I don't like talking about this. I don't like anybody knowing anything about me. We were talking in our little community to our friends. And because of all this with Hemi, everybody knows. None of anyone's business.
And
you
the
guys
ones
aren't
that
giving me anything, and I'm not asking for 2023. Listen, if you guys were sharing something you're going through with your friends, do you feel that the world has a right to weigh in on that?
Right.
I didn't ask you people for shit. I didn't ask you for anything, and wasn't talking to you about my private information. So who is any of you to have the nerve to ask me why I expect people to pay my bills? What? Who the fuck ever said that? Show me where I asked that. You guys are just so twisted. It's phenomenal.
And if you go back to the last live that we did, Andrea is in chat saying he is not responsible for my bills. He's not responsible for this. And she kept saying it over and over. So you can't tell me
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. These people, there's something wrong upstairs, so they're gonna just believe what they want. And
Joe, Marjorie, what the fuck are you talking about? Tell MKB not to bring this out here then. Bring what out here, dumbass?
We're bringing the truth out. That's what we're doing. Yeah. So you need to go sit down somewhere.
That's all I got to say to you.
Y'all are okay with them bringing out the lies, aren't you? You're okay with them lying. And you sit up there with them and you're fine with that. But you don't like hearing the truth. That's what y'all's problem is. You don't like hearing the truth.
Judge and jury, we're friends over here. We can chat amongst each other, and people in my chat, we're all friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we are addressing our people because these people lied on us.
Friendship. We have friends in my channel, and if you don't like my
genuine.
channel,
and we have every right to defend ourselves. Every right.
If we want to
just
talk
like
about
they have.
The sun rising tomorrow, we can talk about the sun rising.
But I guarantee
what we want to talk about on this panel here.
Yeah, but what they don't have the right to do is stick their nose in someone's business and destroy innocent people. They don't have the right to do that. So we're standing up for that.
Yeah, last year I was trying to explain to people that Arizona does not have a cap off on them raising the rent. So that's interesting.
Angela,
that all of a sudden it's interesting that out of that I got $10,000 and I was moving because I've never had any plan to move. Right. I don't want to move right now. I'm forced to. So for those idiots that think they know my life better than I do, just wait until it's your turn to be in a fucked up situation. Because whatever you criticize or cut someone down for, you're going to get it. You're going to find yourself sitting right there. Poison, hi, I love you.
Yeah. And I mean.
Aww. Poison.
And thank you, Robbie, for sending that nice message about our weekend. That really was sweet after the night we had.
Yeah, like I'm up all night.
Robbie. They just lied on us. They just flat lied on us. And we are telling them, what took place. All of our people in here that was there, they've been here through the whole thing. They all know we're telling the truth. Everybody knows in here.
I'm sorry. Arizona does not have a limit to raising the
Shot
rent.
Poison, basically they come in and trying to say Angela, I gave you a wrench, so if you need to use it.
Do your whack-a-troll, girl.
Yeah, do your whack-a-troll thing. I know you know how to use it.
Uh-huh.
And I gave Jen and Jersey one, I think, too. So if y'all need to use it. Don't let them come in here and be smart asses.
I told him
we should be able to talk to each other on this channel to help and support each other.
What?
Wait a minute. I think the thing you told Hemi you would find him was upset. What? Are you kidding me right now?
What? What happened?
Thank you, X Machine.
What happened?
I don't know. Somebody said, where'd it go? I don't know. It's gone now. You guys, you're upsetting me because you're so upset on my behalf. And I get it. And listen, this is what MKB and I talk about all the time. We can only control ourselves. We can't control what other people say and do. We can only control how we react and what we do about it. These people to me aren't worth my energy, especially right now. I'm in a fucked up situation. I don't want to give my energy to scumbags. I'm sorry. If they want to lie, if that makes them happy And I mean, good, you have to live with that because you're gross. You're
Right.
gross people that have nothing better to do than to try to get views. I don't care about views or subs. I like having a close knit,
Right.
caring community over
Yeah.
here about we know each other.
Right.
You know, we were doing our own thing and Hemi came up and inserted himself. We did not ask him for anything.
Right. And
So,
I mean,
and then we saw him around the streets when he's supposed to be just having 2 surgeries. And I'm like, oh my God, he told me he wasn't coming home till Friday. He's over on panels yucking it up. Why? Why is he doing that? He should be taking care of himself. And then he was there over and over and over. I'm just being real. I'm not being rude. He was all over the place.
right.
That's just a fact.
And when he come up on our panel, we were just concerned about him. We were. That's all. Go back and look. You know, and we weren't being a friend. Yes, we was. It's all we were concerned about was him. And for him to let them twist it and say that, you know, that we weren't good friends to him, well, I think it's the other way around. Because good friends don't let other people lie on them and bash them and believe
Right.
lies.
Like the way that he come up so compassionate and loving and sweet, and for him to sit there knowing what I'm going through after pretending like he understood, and to know that I'm down and to let people smack me when I'm down,
Mhm.
shame on you, Hemi.
Okay, y'all, let me.
Shame on you.
I want to answer Betty's question, please. MKB, Broken Justice, Andrew, what is the next step starting now? Betty, the next step starting now is Andrea has found an apartment.
No. Don't you dare tell any of these.
I mean,
fucking
these people
idiots.
need to know that
No.
we don't need Hemi. We don't need
I
Hemi.
don't. Oh yeah.
We
Well,
don't
yeah,
need
that's
him
a
at all.
given. That's a given for sure.
Yeah, so we don't need Hemi. She has gotten some money to help her, and only thing she needs now is we have to figure out the deposit. And she's got $400.
How about not sharing this with everybody, just like our people, another time?
Okay.
Because there's a lot of.
But I'm just Betty is our people, so I'm trying to tell her like.
I
people
know,
wanna
but
know
everybody,
we're not
you've
asking
got
for
trolls all
nothing.
over the place. Tonight, there's trolls all over.
But
Well, those trolls need to go back over there to the liar station.
Right now. Yeah, they can go back. They can go back and tell. They're gonna watch it whether they're here today or tomorrow or whatever. They're still gonna watch it and they're gonna clip it, whatever. But she has gotten the rent part taken care of. Only thing she's got to worry about now, Betty, is the deposit, and she's got $400 of the deposit put up. So and it could be anywhere from $300 to $1,000 on the deposit. That's the only thing that we got to worry about now. So she's got the biggest part of the thing handled. So
there you go.
There you go. That's what we need.
He
now.
wasn't even going to have to even help with all of it.
Yeah,
just a little bit. I mean, even, probably not even anything.
So
probably.
She didn't even need the $2,000 like they're saying over there.
It's not. Yeah, they're stupid.
They're saying, "Oh, Hemi needed to pay $2,000." No, he did not. She's got the rent covered.
He didn't give us anything. So stop trying to tell yourself that, because all he's done is given us chaos.
Yeah, Hemi didn't give a damn thing over here. All he gave is false promises, fake lies.
No,
he said he was going to help somebody and lied.
Like, how do you do that? How do you act so compassionate to someone that's falling apart and then turn around and sit with people that are bashing me and
help kick you?
That?
It's like kicking you in the face.
We didn't have a $10,000 fundraiser last year. I don't know why you keep saying $10,000 cap. $10,000. She didn't have a $10,000 fundraiser last year.
Because that's how stupid these people are.
It's lies. I mean, y'all believe the lies. Y'all are crazy people. Y'all need to go
themselves. Like,
y'all
they
need
lie
to go.
about everything. When are y'all gonna realize that? When are y'all gonna realize these people do nothing but lie on the internet? They come on here to try to destroy other people. Yeah, that's all they do.
Right. And then, you know, what if we did that to an innocent person? What if we come over here and lied on an innocent person and made it to where that innocent person couldn't get help? What kind of people would we be? What kind of integrity would we have?
Andrew,
you know, we don't do that. We don't insert ourselves.
In a couple of days. Hopefully, in a couple of days.
You know, we would never do that, even if to our enemies.
To the people who help me, I will never, ever be able to thank you enough. Poison, I love you. I will never ever be able to help to thank you enough. I just can't. Seeing so much love and so much hate at the same time is such a mind fuck. Such a mind
Read
fuck.
Ex Machina's comments. Some men have a gift in finding women in vulnerable finances and inserting themselves, dangling a cash carrot, makes them feel like a king for a day. I think that's exactly what he did.
Oh wow, that's like
the
a boom right there.
Bam, that's a truth bomb.
Yeah, that is a truth bomb.
What was it? Can you repeat it?
It says some men have a gift in finding women in vulnerable finances and inserting themselves, dangling a cash carrot,
Mm-hmm.
makes them
Wow.
feel like a king for a day. So that's definitely truth bomb.
Oh, Poison.
And he went over there and stirred all this up when it did not even need to be done. All he had to simply do was email Andrea back and tell her, say, I can't do it since the car accident. It was as simple as that. I can't help you out now. I'm sorry, hon. That was it. We could have still been friends and everything would have been fine over here.
Right.
He's the one that made this situation.
Yep.
He's the one that done it. So nobody needs to blame anybody but him.
And
if he can come on here and move them fingers and run that mouth on panel, he could have easily moved them fingers and said, I'm sorry, I can't help you now.
Right, exactly. And my focus isn't even on the money. It's on the fact that, like, when I say he came up, he's the one. I'm not saying about the money. I'm saying he inserted himself into the situation. And for him to sit there, even if he did this and there was no money involved, to act like he cared about me and then turn around and allow these people all with lies and put little just
Jill, he said it on my panel.
He knows that we cared about him.
Ago, before you came in here, we played it. We just played it where he come in here and got on panel.
Yeah, don't. I can't like that. I can't.
I mean, he knows that we cared about him. He knows we did. He knows that we cared about him having a car wreck. And so for him to let them say that we didn't, that says it all.
Why doesn't he tell them how many times I private emailed him? Why doesn't he talk about, why doesn't anyone that liked my community post and put prayers for him, why don't they speak up when they're sitting there saying, she said nothing except ask for the money. She asked for behind the scenes. I didn't even have a way of contacting him to ask him for money privately. He came up when we were doing our thing, talking about stuff like we always do. And he's the one that came up and did that.
April Showers, it was on Lonnie's channel.
He took over, he took control just like Voices did the one day. Don't worry about it. We got you. I got you. That's not enough. What else did he say?
Because we don't ask people for help. That's the thing. I mean, our community, we said something about it in our community only. We did not ask him for help, and we would not ask Tasha for help either.
And
I mean,
that's saying, people are saying, "Oh my God, this is such a fucking joke."
Oh yeah.
Why are people they're talking about me? Why are people expecting people on YouTube to pay their bills? Where the fuck did I ever do that? Like, I mean, it's like laughable, these people.
And it seems like that they are angry with you guys because y'all made peace with Natasha. So they're making y'all look like that y'all are just like Natasha. I mean, like, you know what I mean? And they are mad about that too.
How many times do we bring Natasha up, really?
Yeah.
Like, really?
Oh, yeah. When do we ever bring? And another thing, LTF Alicia and Mel and Lonnie, I'm so glad y'all think I got enough power to take down somebody's damn channel. I didn't take down Natasha's channel. Thank you very much.
Yeah, they said that she took down
Natasha's
channel.
Me and you, and I guess Broken, took down her channel and her PayPal. If I had that much power, I'd done took down y'all's. It'd be like,
oh my Lord. I know I'd wiggle my nose.
we got power. First they said
I
50 had
like
the power
this
to take channels
strong
down. Now
MKB.
MKB's got the power to take channels down.
Andrew,
I don't even get on Twitter and do all that shit.
Andrew,
They try to say I took down somebody's damn channel.
I think it's
They
safe
so
to
full
say
of lies.
I think it's safe to say that MKB has found her strength.
well, I coach her every time before we go live and tell her how to be.
Yeah, we tell her what to do.
Yeah.
We demand her to knock
Yep.
people out and
Yep.
block people.
I demand for her to stand up for herself, though. That is something that
Totally.
I do
Same.
tell her. You
I
stand
do
up for
too.
yourself.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to stand up for us. I mean, I'm going to stand up for what's right. And what they're doing is, they have every right to go over there and run their mouths about and tell lies. We have every right to come over here and run our mouths and tell the truth. Simple as that. It is simple as that.
Jill, rent can go up. The cost of living goes up all the time. A lot of people do that, and she can't afford the rent. That's the reason why she's got to move.
Listen, stop explaining my situation to them. We already said it. There's no cap off. If you want to know, look up the law in Arizona. There's no cap off on rent in Arizona, period. Go look it up. It's not our job to educate
Y'all
you.
go look it up. Go look it up. Look at the laws, y'all.
Oh, and
Now-
while you're at it, look Phoenix for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Now, if we had done what they said we did, and after his, we went to him and begging for the money and always begging him for money, and then we turned around, he had a car wreck and we didn't care and we didn't ask about him and we didn't do anything and we just had our hands out and wanting more money, we would be in the wrong.
If he was in that bad of a shape,
We would
anyway,
be
he
wrong.
shouldn't have been
No,
on
it's not every 6
fucking
months.
internet. He shouldn't have been on YouTube, period.
Yeah, why was he on YouTube anyway?
If he didn't need to be in a stressful situation, his ass shouldn't have been on YouTube. Right? Is that
Yeah,
right or
that's-
wrong? If
that's
somebody
what-
is feeling that good to come on YouTube, they must not be that too bad off.
And that's when I questioned him when he was all over the place. And then he emailed me about Ginger and 71. Like, it didn't even make any sense. He's like, something about, it was like talking to someone who was not, their mind was altered. He said something weird, like something BS with Ginger and she could go with 71. That was his email to me. And I'm like over here going, what? I'm so confused. What in the hell was that? And this is after his accident and after he's been on panels. That's what he chooses to message me. Something about Ginger and 71 that didn't even make any sense.
No.
But they were taking advantage of him. They took advantage of him in his situation, and him being in the car wreck and the pain. He could have had a head injury, pain medicines.
That's true.
They went and took advantage of him by going to him
Lonnie
and offering the
needed some
truth.
views. Lonnie needed some views because she hasn't had
Mhm.
these since her breakup with the
Y'all look at
Jin.
Lufa's comment. Truth bomb. Truth bomb. Look,
What?
breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. If he can
What?
panel up and type, he can contact. Simple as that.
Exactly,
Right.
Lufa.
Come on with Lufa's breaking news.
Woo, I like this new
Breaking
MTV.
He can panel up and type. He can contact. Simple as that. He was over contacting them
Exactly.
other girls, wasn't he?
We
He was
would
over
have
there
never.
on
We would have
Messenger.
never said. We would have never said a goddamn word to him, except for we saw him around in other people's panels.
He was
Right.
lining up
Not
for
in
that.
the chat, mind you. He was on several
Right.
people's panels.
And we even, I even commented about how, how good he sounded and everything, and he come over to our panel. We didn't invite, we didn't tell him to come over here.
Yes, Angela.
I'm just really,
It's disappointing because I was like, oh my God, people actually care in this
Right.
ugly community.
Right.
There's actually people that care, but I'm
Well,
not gonna let this change my mind because there was some very caring
yes.
people that have helped me, and I'm so grateful and I'm so appreciative, and I don't have to explain any more than that.
Right. And I mean, I'm really,
No, I
I'm
think
just,
I like Lufa.
and when I get upset, when I get, you know, when I see things that are not right, yeah, I'm going to speak out. And if I have to stand on the side of a mountain and scream it, I'm going to. I'm not going to let these people get by with just keep on their scamming and they're lying and they're manipulating and taking advantage of people, and they just continue to do so. And now it falls down on my friends. What kind of friend would I be if I sit back and let this happen?
No, I
we're
know.
not.
I don't like seeing you guys get so upset, especially
Oh.
MJB gets so upset. Like,
Well,
I'm trying to calm
she's just
her
being.
down.
Because I can't stand
No,
the
she's
liar.
just
I
being
can't stand the
strong.
liar.
She's not really upset. I think she's standing for what's right, Andrea.
No,
This is right.
I
We are right.
and I appreciate you guys so much.
And you are being honest, and we know
MJB
you are.
She has the best heart. I know. I know that, and she
Well,
knows
we know that, and so we're going to scream it to the. I mean, we are. That's just who we are. We're not going. There's just no way. I mean, there's no way we're going to let these people get by with kicking you while you're down. And we're going to take up for you because you are down, and they are not going to be allowed to kick you. That's just the way it is.
Go talk to him, Navigator. Go talk to him.
Just leave him alone. Do you see us over here bothering him, Navigator? Mind your own fucking business, bitch.
Yeah, we're not bothering him. They got out there and they,
He's
what?
been through
Leave him
enough. He
alone.
needs to stay
What
off the
about
internet.
them
Not
leaving
for a
Andrea
while.
alone? How about leaving Andrea alone?
What kind of family
How
is
about
this room?
leaving
He should
us
have been
alone?
offering to help some other family.
How about that?
You
Why don't
guys
y'all
can
try that?
repeat it over and over and over. If he's so bad off, why the fuck's he on everyone's panel?
Right, and they should have
One day
never.
after he had 2 surgeries. Why is he out here?
Why
They
is he
should have
on the
never.
internet typing over here? Why is he paneling
I'm
up
not.
everywhere
No,
if
it's
he's
not
feeling
even
so bad?
typing. He's on everyone's panel. He's not
But
just
they're the.
typing.
I mean, they're the ones that are lying and taking advantage of him. We're not. We're still being truthful. We're
Yeah,
just telling the
people
truth here.
Wow.
They're
is
the
he
ones
being-
lying
what
and
are we doing? What are we
manipulating
doing to
him.
him right now? We're over here talking about We're over here talking about these ladies that like to spread lies and stuff. And
Right.
we even sitting here running our mouth about him. We're talking about most of the women over there that's running and spreading lies right now.
Well, I mean, he's sitting
We
there.
are we are
Sit
disappointed in him because he let them lie on us, and he was right up there with them.
Say nothing. He can speak up and say, "Oh, I love you. I love you."
I know.
I love
That's
ya,
what he
I love
does.
ya. Oh,
He says the
that's all
same
he
thing to
does. He
everyone.
says that
and
to every fucking body.
I realize it now.
Yeah,
It
he was
just-
saying he said the same exact words to us that he did to them today.
Right.
Yeah, and
I
that's
believe
disappointing.
them, and I'm an idiot for believing it.
I believed
I
him.
don't mean
I
that-
really thought he was an honest person.
I don't mean that because of the money. I mean that because he's sitting there allowing these people to lie and make up shit
Right.
about me when he knows it's not true. Not about
Right.
the money, about what the lies that he's allowing and contributing
Right.
to.
Right. Has nothing to do with money. Nothing. We don't need his money.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not it.
His family doesn't know he's in the hospital. How did he get in?
Yeah.
How did he get in the jar
Right.
of his sister's gummies?
Well, he said his sister was pushing
Yeah,
him
his
in the
sister got-
wheelchair.
Yeah,
He said his sister pushed him outside in the wheelchair. What do you
yeah.
mean? Who said that his family doesn't know?
But y'all care about. I understand that he went through a life, changing situation there. I do understand that, but he was still doing the same things he was doing before it happened. And, we weren't begging him for money or anything like that, or demanding money. We just needed a confirmation. That's all we needed, just to see
Abercrombie
where we
Cross,
stood.
We did think Tucker was honest too. We did. We trusted the wrong person like we did this time
That's
too.
different.
That
That's a whole
happens.
different
Good people
ballgame.
trust the wrong people.
We thought that we
Bree,
thought
do
he
your
was our
job,
friend.
girl.
We thought he cared about us. He didn't care nothing about us. I mean, that's the facts.
Okay, Betty.
That's what we're standing on, is the facts here, And for them to say, there's the proof, that is not the proof. They don't have, it's so pathetic.
What they say was the proof. Oh, I lived here for 6 years. Yeah.
Yes,
What does
that's
that
the
prove, you
that's the
stupid
proof
ass?
that you scammed last year.
It proves that you're a dumbass. Lonnie.
Yes,
That's what
it
proves.
does.
that you're
I just
stupid
about fell
through
out of
and
my chair.
through.
I was like, what? And she kept playing it over and over, saying, here's the proof.
That
Here's
is
the
somebody.
proof.
She's lacking a few
Brain
connections
cells?
in her brain. There's some connections that are wired really fucked up in there.
I think they must have shorted out.
Yeah, they need some people out here need some rewiring, some adjustments.
I mean, I don't understand why that people cannot see the truth when they were there. Some people was
They
there
don't
when
have
it
an
happened.
average brain.
And then these people will tell them lies and they will run
They're
with those lies.
lacking in
How
the
can they
brain
believe these
department.
people? How can they believe these lies when they know we're being honest?
Hold on, I gotta go do something. Hang on. Well, I mean, you guys can continue,
And
but I
I
have
just
to
don't,
mute.
we don't get it. I mean, we are just blown away when they've taken this innocent person and they've kicked her while she's down. But that's okay. But it's not okay for us to stand up for ourselves because then they say we're kicking him while he's down. And that's not what we're doing. They are over there, they come over here and inserted themselves in our business. And then they took it over there and they ran with it and then made up lies and stuff and ran with it. And then they continue to beat us over the head with it. And then we're not supposed to say anything. We're supposed to keep our mouth shut.
Oh.
I don't think that's the way it works because I don't keep my mouth shut. When something is going in the wrong, I'm going to stand up for what's right. And I don't give a damn flying fuck what anybody thinks about it. And y'all
That's
can
right,
think that
Luke. Tell the
we're
truth
being mean to
again.
him. Go ahead. He's being mean to
Lufa is laying down some truth bombs in here now. Look at this.
the ground. And they're beating her, kicking her and beating her.
Too much
responsibility. What do you think? We're supposed to stand back and keep our mouth shut? Just like Kimmy's doing? No, that's not who we are. Crazy.
Oh,
like
shoot,
any
I
of
put
you.
the wrong thing to the Southern lady. Dang it.
Any of our people, or even a stranger, we would stand up for them if somebody was doing them the same way. Any of our people, we're going to go strong headed on it. Any of them.
YouTube clowns.
We are never going to side with people.
It says, okay, it's obvious he's not going to help you guys. Have gone on for an hour now talking about him, and last night he's not going to help you guys.
So?
Or just repeating the
They
same
went
thing.
3 hours.
So what? So what?
They went 3 hours this morning talking about us. 3 hours this morning. And how many last night? 3 or 4 last night, hours talking about us. So it's okay for them, but not us, right? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Because I want to answer. I am demanding an answer. Is that what you're saying? Because you're a piece of shit if you are. I mean, you go over there and tell them the same thing. You know? Y'all don't like hearing the truth. That's the problem. We're telling the truth and y'all don't like to hear it. So you're coming back with smart out remarks and stuff to us. When, all we're doing is telling the truth. And what does this have to do with you? Are you in our community anyway? Are you a part of who we are or a part of any of our channels? No, you're not. I don't think so.
Yeah,
and the people that are in
we
here.
don't want his help. We don't want his help now. We can
No.
respond to all the lies that's being told.
But the thing about it is, look how much Andrea took care of it herself. I mean, look how much that she come up with. She didn't expect him to come up with all of it. Never did she.
No.
And she almost had every bit of it.
Any of it.
I know he probably wouldn't even have had to come up with a dime of it. But we just needed a confirmation because just in case of what we had left at the end. Just in case. People have to make arrangements. There is, you can't just.
Hold on.
You have to make plans.
He sure is on YouTube. Hold on, Broken. He sure is on YouTube chatting away and going on panels and panels and panels. He sounds just fine to me going on panels. So what's wrong with him going on panels? But he couldn't say, "Oh, I can't help you now." It would have been simple. Simple as him saying, "No, I can't help you now." That's it. He could have emailed her and this shit wouldn't have been out here.
And Andrea was
He gonna wait
asking
till the
about
last
him,
day, and then she ain't gonna have time to get
and
no help.
we brought him up on our panel, and we didn't ask for a dime, nothing. We didn't ask him to come for a confirmation or anything. And we was just concerned about his car wreck. So don't tell us
Navigator, you get
what we
paid by the
thought or
hour or
what we
something.
did. You know, all they did is took stuff and twisted it and lied about it, because the proof is in our video, our lives. The proof is there. When he was up on panel, go listen to it. Can you not hear with your own ears? Go listen to what we said. We were only we didn't ask him for money. Never. And all we cared about was his car wreck. So, you know,
Navigator, stay out of my chat with your little badass attitude. Stay out of my chat. Go on over there and mind your own business. You're not getting paid.
I know,
over here.
Navigator. I can't believe that you're over here doing this. I can't believe that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you used to.
I used to believe in you a lot, you know, because I would see you stand up for the truth. But we are telling the truth here, Navigator. And for you to stand up with people that are lying, that just shows me who you are. Fake ass people.
Hey, Larry.
I've never seen so many fake ass people in all my life. You know, there is so many evil hearts in this community, in what we call ourselves. And for them, I don't know. My heart would be rotted out of my chest if I sit there and took an innocent person and destroyed any hopes of them getting any help.
If the man was doing that bad, he would not be on YouTube, period.
Right.
He would not be on YouTube if he was in
but
that
it's only
bad
bad when we're doing it. I mean, when we're saying the word. I mean, we can say, we can just say, you know, Hemi, are you going to help or not? And we would be the bad people beating Hemi up.
Yeah.
You know, but they can lie on us, and he'll be right there with them, and that's okay.
We were here when Hemi said
it can't be both ways.
That's the reason why we had questions.
You know, so
we were here whenever it happened.
I mean, if you if you make a pledge to anything, like if you say, okay, for instance, let me give you an example. Like if you do if there is a charity and you pledge to that charity, they're going to come back and ask you for confirmation. And then different in this, you are responsible for your word. They stand by that, and they will make you pay it. I'm just saying, you have to stay. If you say you're going to do something, and you are just lying, then what? I mean, what is the? Why would you not expect for someone to come and ask you if you made a promise for it? I mean, that's expected because at some point there's a deadline. And we have to make sure that we have all of our ducks in a row. And Andrea didn't ask him for all of it or nothing. She didn't ask him for nothing. But she was getting as much together as she could get on her own.
Hey.
You know?
Why don't we reiterate the fact that if we never saw him around these streets, we never would have said a word except for asking him how he was.
Right.
Personally, privately.
Right.
I'm muting again.
Right. And if he hadn't offered, we would have just asked him how he was and just been concerned about his car wreck and stuff. I mean, like, if he had never said anything to Andrea or offered, when he came up on our panel after the car wreck, we would have just been concerned about the car wreck, just like we were. We would have never asked him for any of it, period. But when you say that you're going to do something, she even come up with as much as she could. And she was trying to come up with every bit of it so he wouldn't have to come up with a dime. That's the point. That is the major point right there. Everybody says that, you know, the bottom line is she went and begged for him to give her $2,000 and expected him to pay her bills. That's not the facts at all. The facts is she come up with as much of it as she could, and she didn't expect for him. She didn't want him to come up with any of it. And I don't think that he would have had to come up with any of it. But she needed just a confirmation just in case, even if there was $50 at the end, you know? So people cannot say that she sat there and wanted him to pay the $2,000. Because right now, look where she stands now. And she has been doing this all along. This has not been something that she just took his word for it and said, oh, he's going to do it all, so I'm just going to sit back and do nothing. That is not what she's done. You know, and that's not what we expected either. That's not what we did. I mean, that is just so bizarre. You know, so y'all got it all wrong here. We did care about Hemi.
April Showers, can you comment again for just a second?
But and they said that we owe him an apology. No, they all owe us one, including Hemi. So he knows he's wrong. Oh. But you know, all these other.
Hold on, Broken Justice. Navigator.
Okay.
Navigator.
I can't see Navigator.
MKB, when my husband endured a TBI, he could talk and function. Didn't mean he didn't need care, understanding, and rest. This is too much for him right now. Please stop. We are not doing nothing to him.
We didn't start it.
He started.
They lied on us. We didn't start this.
He could get off of the internet if it's too stressful for him. Get off the internet.
He's the one that did this.
Women. That's the only thing we're saying. Don't be coming on here making false hopes, giving false hopes.
But I mean, see, that's what I don't understand. Everybody wants us to stop. They want us to stop, but are y'all over there telling them to stop? That Hemi don't need this stress? Why aren't you over there telling them that to stay out of it because Hemi don't need the stress? Because we weren't stressing him. They are the ones that got it in their head that we were stressing Hemi. So they went to Hemi and they manipulated him into believing that we were trying to cause him problems and we were using him for his money. That's what they did.
After he had a wreck. He came over here after he had a wreck.
Right.
He even came up on our panel.
Right. And we didn't even ask him for anything.
Was right here in the chat. He could have told her that night, I'm not going to be able to help you. That's it. He could have emailed her in private, so nobody would have even known about it. It would have been that simple. Anybody, it don't take that much to tell.
But you know, y'all act like that she was asking for $2,000. She wasn't. There would probably been nothing left for him to pick up at the end. So there was no stress for Hemi because Andrea was taking care of most of it, and she just needed a confirmation because at the end, if there's $50 left, then she said, Hemi, I just have $50 left. You know, it's not like she sat on her butt and did nothing and didn't raise any of the money herself. She did. She's been working on it. You know, she didn't expect nothing from him.
SK Lycan just needs some content. That's all he's doing. He's just streaming us for content. That's it. He can talk about us until the sun goes down. I don't give a damn. Join the crowd.
Making up for hey. He's
I know some people just like bullying us. You know, they do like bullying us because they think that we're weak.
I can't hear you, Andrew.
He's making up for the other half of the stroke.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's okay.
Oh, shit. My chat keeps stopping and going to a blank screen. I keep having to leave and come back. MKB, you comment again. MKB wants to give you. I got her. April Shires got one. I hope she. You need to. She never asked. He volunteered. My God, people. That's simple. It's simple. It's that simple. Meg, they could have stopped talking about us last night and all day today. But they didn't. They just kept talking about us. They talked about us all last night, all today, and we didn't do nothing but simply ask.
I'm so glad you came back.
What? Who?
Tiffany.
What about her?
Tiffany left earlier. She left earlier, and I'm glad she came back.
No, I ain't really paying no attention to who.
Yeah.
Or I seen her in here, but then I hadn't seen her again.
Yeah. Yeah, because people were coming at her.
She
You
must
know.
have said something. If the mods are coming after her, she must have said something.
No, well, I don't know who it was that was coming after her. I just know that somebody was. I don't think it was a mod. It was somebody else.
Oh,
It was somebody else.
he needs his cheap whiskey fund spilled. Yes, he does. That's all he.
Mm.
Why ain't he over here on YouTube? SK. Why ain't he over here on YouTube streaming?
Meg said, "Stop talking about Hemi. Change the subject. Don't come in our chats."
Meg, I told you you're not welcome. I mean, oh well, this is
Well,
not my channel. I forgot.
Meg, we wouldn't be talking about him if they wouldn't been talking about us all damn night and all damn day today.
See, and
We're just trying to state the facts over here.
We
The
don't
fact
go
is,
else's
we do
chat,
care.
tell
We
them
do
what
care
to
about his
talk about.
well-beings. We do hope he gets better, and I hope he heals fast, and I hope he has a speedy recovery. But the point is, he could have literally told this woman that he wasn't going to help her. Why wait until all this happened and then not even speak up for us? He didn't
And
even say that he was the one that offered.
Mm.
This is
Thank you,
MKB
Lupa.
asking these questions, not me.
Amen,
We're
Lupa.
different people. This is her opinion. This is her saying that. Okay? Understand that. She wants answers. Me, not so much. For me, his actions spoke very loudly. I was good with that. He showed me.
And yeah, people. There's some people acting crazy, in here, and there was just so many of them. Tiffany, I just couldn't keep up with everybody.
Hemi, as far as that goes for me, I pray that you do have a speedy recovery and you heal well. But don't go on here and telling women that you're going to help them if you don't intend to do it.
We can't
And don't-
tell people what to
That's
do.
all.
They have
This
to
would
learn
have
their
been
own
simply
lessons.
done.
And don't let your friends.
You can't tell
Your
people you're going to do something and not do it.
MKB, we can only control ourselves. If you can't tell him who to help or who to say, he has his own lessons to learn. If he wants to continue to do that, he'll have his own consequences from that.
Right.
So
This is the reason why we're having this this thing right now, is because he chose not to speak up. He could have easily spoke up and just told you, simple.
Mm.
But
And
he
just
wanted
like
to ignore you
they
and
have
everything.
every.
But again, I wasn't
Ginger
the one
wanted to talk
asking.
about 71.
I wasn't the one asking about answers. I literally said his actions told me everything I need to know. You guys want answers. I really don't care because he showed me. Now, as far as the lies go that he's sitting there listening to, that's not right. That's not cool. None of this is right. It's
See,
just,
that's where I come in. That's where I come in, is sitting on a panel with people that are lying on your used to be friends, or you're supposed to be friends, and they're lying on them, and you're letting it happen.
They
When
did
it's
heads
all-
and tails this today over there at Alicia's panel. Heads, MKB was gonna go live tonight. Tails, Broken, and Andrew was gonna go live tonight. Ding ding ding! I didn't win. It was on Tails, and I went live.
What?
They try to
What
make flip coins over there today, saying heads. MKB's going live tonight. If it lands on Tails, Broken and Andrea is going live, and it landed on Tails. But guess what? I went live.
Yeah, you did.
They trying to say, yeah, we're gonna go live. They knew we were gonna go live. They knew we weren't gonna sit here and let them lie on us.
Oh, but
Who
well, see,
else would let them lie on us?
but they threatened us. They told us that no, they said that they weren't. They were not going to allow us to say anything about this to them or to Hemi. They weren't going to allow it. We were not going to be
Well,
allowed
here we
to
are.
say. That's what
We
they
can speak
said.
what we want to on
So
our
if
own
we would have
panel.
kept
They
our
don't like
mouth
us to
shut,
listen.
if we would have kept our mouth shut and not went live, then tomorrow they would have said, see what we did? They kept their mouth shut. They knew better.
Yeah.
They needed to keep their mouth shut. See, they would, and watch, they are going to drag us for probably maybe a week, maybe even weeks. We don't know.
Content. She needs some content over there.
You know?
Lonnie needs some content.
And when Lonnie was,
zero.
When Lonnie went through her rough spot, we supported her.
Yeah, we went over there and supported her, and we felt sorry for her. But look what she's doing, trying to say.
But this is why she gets herself into those messes like she was in.
If anything, he's being mean to us or mean to Andrea by
Right.
not telling her. That's being
Right.
mean.
And these
We're
women
not
are
being mean to him,
despicable.
just asking him a simple question. That's not being mean.
But these women are despicable when they go to him and they manipulate him and they twist this into something and take an innocent person and hurt them and over their jealousy. And they do this, they're manipulating him. They're the one putting him
Yeah.
through the stress.
Yeah.
And they're the one putting us through the stress because
And
we
they're
didn't ask
sitting
for
there
this.
saying that we're stressing him out. Meanwhile, they're sitting there hounding him and making
Right.
him listen to all this bullshit.
Yeah.
No,
And they're
if you
saying-
cared about him, there's no way on earth you'd reach
Mhm.
out to him like that and make him
Right.
talk.
They would never have went to him and presented things to him that was not truthful. And they would not have brought him up on panel and made him feel like that it was all about him when all it was is all about them.
Oh, they had to bring up that you sat there and took private screenshots of him and Crafton's situation. They was over there trying to bring up all kind of past. 2 years ago, Christmas shit. Oh, she's gonna come out and blast me. She's gonna show proof, and they couldn't even show proof 2 years ago.
Well, you know
They
what?
got proof now.
But the person that said it, they had a wish list last year,
That
and they
been
had
that bitch has been talking about shit that's just a whole shit ton of
right.
bullshit ever since she's come out here. She speaks on things she knows nothing about.
Right.
She's done
And
that
that's-
from the get-go to try to make herself relevant.
Meg,
And
I
what-
see you in chat. You're not timed out. You're in chat.
But
I
why
see
is
you.
it? Why is it that that they that they feel like that it's okay to bring out stuff about people that they know is not true, and that they don't they don't go and do their own research and find out if it's the truth. They just go with gossip and say it.
Because they're
Why?
doing it for their own attention. They want the limelight.
I mean, I would never dare take gossip and just.
Especially when it's been dim for a long time.
I might repeat gossip, and I would say that I heard this. I did not, I don't have the facts here. We don't know. But I would never sit there and say, this is the facts. This is the way it is. This is the way these people are. And call people all kinds of names and do all kinds of things to people, especially when I know that they're innocent. I mean,
I'm
I just
sorry,
don't
Meg, I
understand
didn't-
Yeah, they
how they can
you know
live.
what, Lonnie, you know what blah, blah, sorry. You know what have brought you in a lot of views is if you had both sides and try to be a mediator to fix it.
Yeah.
Instead, you're gross, you're disgusting, and you're a liar.
And I mean,
That tells everyone what you're made of. You've done it once again. Yay! You've done what you did before.
and
Congratulations.
everybody should appreciate us standing up and yelling to the top of the roofs that we're telling the truth and we are spewing the truth, because we would do it for y'all too. You should
Hey, y'all,
appreciate
wait.
that.
I got some breaking news from Lufa.
Lufa.
Hold on. She said the last Lufa's breaking news. Last thing he needed was to be on panel for 3 hours talking about this. If you cared and he was so traumatized, why exploit this trauma, Lonnie? 3 hours. It was over 3
While
hours. He was
sitting there,
both of them.
while sitting there saying we're doing that to him, she's literally
Right.
traumatizing him, saying that we are, while she's sitting there making him talk about shit.
And while he may be impaired and stuff, like she said that we took advantage because he's impaired and he could have a head injury or whatever. When they are the ones that are taking his situation and they're manipulating him into believing that his real friends here have done something bad to him.
Yeah.
That is putting him under stress that he never would have had to go under if she hadn't have went to him and inserted herself. And she just assumed that we were begging him for money on the messenger because we had connections with him on the messenger and all that. We didn't know. I mean, we did not
Don't even
ask him for his messenger and all that. But they have it.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
went to him on messenger,
Yep.
and they harassed him until he could, come up on panel and did all that. They're the one that caused all this stress. We did not. We're telling the truth here. I mean, we stand on the truth. They are lying. And any of you people that believe them, you go sit with them. Because we don't want you here. That's what you don't get. We don't want you here. If you're not going to stand on the truth, we don't want you here.
Right.
I mean, for God's sake, how much does it take for someone to be honest? What is wrong with honesty?
His head was okay when he was on panel for 3 hours over there on LTL Felicia's. His head was okay when he was on panel over there at Lonnie's last night for 3 hours, wasn't it? So he was okay then, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So what's the difference? What's the difference, y'all? He
We
can go
can't
on
ask him
panels
a
for hours
question,
and
but
hours
she's
and
gonna
hours.
sit there. Yeah. Make him
I mean, the
talk.
difference is we're telling the truth and they don't. And they saw an opportunity to hurt us because they don't, you know, they have come after us since like day one. You know, they have. Any little thing that they can come at us with, they do. And they act like we have fundraiser after fundraiser after. We do not. We do not. You know, I got sick and I almost died. Did I ask for a dime? No. Never would I have. Never. But did I keep continuing to give stuff away to my people? Yes, I did. And the thing that gets me is we're not the e-beggars out here. You know, when those people, they will say, I have the proof right here and I'll show it in just a minute, but they never do. But people get it in their heads that they did show it. You know, they really do. And that's their manipulation of people. But if we say we have the proof, we're going to show it, we do.
They talk about they don't know if they don't believe Andrea's situation or
all that. Yeah, they did say that.
See, but I don't care if they believe.
How do we know if his situation is even the truth?
It's not for them. Hey, it's not for them to believe my situation.
Right.
Nobody invited them.
How do we even know his situation?
Well, because that's a way of their manipulation, Andrea.
How do we know it? How do we know if he was in
the
an
way
accident
you
or
know?
not? We don't know for truth.
The way you know is because you sit back and you mind your own fucking business. That's how you know.
Yeah.
You sit down and shut the fuck up and stay in your own goddamn
You know, I would have understood if we were taking advantage of him and if we, you know, he was down and we were just, you know, we were just making it impossible for him to get any rest because we was bugging him for money constantly. We never went to that man and asked him for money or anything. We just needed a confirmation. We didn't have our hand out and wanted the money demanded. They said that it wasn't, we couldn't wait for him to give when he wanted to give it to us. We wanted it when we wanted it. When we wanted it, we were demanding it.
We weren't demanding money last night.
And there was not been, the thing about it is, she's come up with she wouldn't probably even needed him, but we just needed a confirmation just like anyone else would have. Because it's important if there was
how much more we needed.
Right. If there was $50 left, you know? But there
now
wasn't,
it's on a whole nother level. It's like a whole, oh my God, Jennifer. Jen.
What? I just
some
wish.
You guys are just so good-hearted. It's hard to.
But it's just like Angela, you know, people do need to show more empathy. But, you know, they need to show more empathy towards innocent people, too, that's telling the truth, instead of making up lies that they know's lies and sitting there turning everybody against someone that's innocent. I mean, they need to have more empathy.
The number one thing is all this boils down to is trying to keep a mother and a young child from being homeless. Amen.
Right.
And I am so grateful, you guys. I ask MKB, like, I'm at a loss of words. Seriously, I'm beside myself because I can't. It's like I said earlier, it's hard to accept so much kind and love and generosity and genuineness. Mm-hmm. And then you have the flip side of the nasty people that get off on hurting others. And it's hard. It's like a mind fuck to accept disgust and love at the same time.
It's like they're vultures, just sitting out there waiting on a situation to come up
Yeah.
where one of us was vulnerable. And they took a vulnerable situation and they thought that it was good that we would bow down to that. And they could lie on us and say anything they wanted, and we'd keep our mouth shut because we were so vulnerable. But we're not. We're not those kind of people. And Andrea was not. She is strong, and she was coming up with the money herself. And you know that's the thing. We didn't ask him for the $2,000. We did not.
He's the one who kept saying,
No.
"Or don't you need more? I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of
Don't worry about it. I got you, girl. I got you.
it." And blame me because I'm an idiot for believing it because I don't usually believe people.
What?
I'm one that has to see actions.
Right.
Yeah, to
Actions
the
are
moon
louder
to do
than
a
words.
fundraiser for him. She's great.
I gotta address something, guys.
Okay.
Chasing the simple life. Let me say something.
What?
Let me say something right fast. Chasing the simple life. She said they're talking about Broken Justice saying last night that she would just have to find him on the street or in person or however she said it. No, I didn't. I said that if he didn't want to, you know, I said if we need an answer, you know, one way or another, and you know, if he doesn't, you know, want to give us a straight up answer, then I will ask him in public for just straight up, just you know, answer me straight up, and I have no problem with that. And I didn't. I stand by that.
You guys,
I did not say that I would go to him, find him on the street or in person. I did not say it like that. I mean, it was not like I meant YouTube. I mean, in public and
Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you.
You know,
I can't say thank you enough. I'm being so rude and interrupting. I just can't. I can't. I'm so grateful for people that care for human beings.
I don't have it. I don't have enough time in my day because of my own health to worry about going in person, real life on someone.
Thank you, X Machine.
You know,
I can't see.
But I tell you what, they twist everything that you say and they make it into something it's not. Just like that right there. Their brains just don't function normally. There's just no way it could, you know. And for them not to even see that they're the ones in fault here, they're the ones that put him through the stress. They're the ones that are manipulating him.
You didn't see
and
us
they went to him.
You didn't see us have him on panel for 3 hours last night, 3 hours today.
Oh.
They the one had him up on panel all day, and last night when he should have been getting rest, he should be at home resting up. If he was that bad, he needs to be at home resting.
And let's say it 20 more times. If we didn't see him out here on these streets, we wouldn't have never said 2 words to him, except for how are you feeling? How are you doing?
It is, Tiffany. Tiffany, the anxiety that we feel over it is because they're sitting over there just bashing us and lying and bashing.
In here, where do you see Tiffany?
She's in here. But I mean, it's like our friend. I mean, we see our friend down and they're kicking her. We're not going to stand by and just continue to let them kick her. We're not going to do it, and they will continue to do it, and you know it. If we hadn't come live tonight, they still would have continued tomorrow with it.
Well, they still will.
They done been live last night and today.
Oh yeah, they will. But they said they weren't going to allow us to speak just to say anything to him, to say anything to them. They weren't going to allow it. And the only reason that she was nice last night was because of Hemi. Otherwise, she would have really got us. You know, bring it on, bitch. Bring it on. I'm right here. You know, I'm just so tired of their lies. I mean, a liar is a nobody. If you lie, you have no integrity at all. I have no use for liars. They disgust me.
Well, Lonnie came out here initially hardcore white knighting for someone that didn't give 2 fucks about her.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, she went after many people and she became irrelevant when she broke up with him. So now she has to find a place again. And
she wants to feel like she's somebody.
By using my situation, she can go fuck off.
But I mean, she took an innocent person that don't deserve it. That's how she does. I mean, she took someone that was at her lowest and that is innocent, and
I want that person, and I don't care. I don't give her.
And she lied.
She's a piece of shit. If I don't value your opinion, I don't care what you say. I'll correct it once, and I'm not going to keep talking about it.
I mean, she just, it's so pathetic. In the way, I mean, they just keep on. I just don't understand how that you people. I mean, once you see the truth, why is it that y'all just keep on asking questions about the same old thing when we've already answered it over and over? You keep asking about the same things, and we've answered it over
They
and
don't
over.
care. It's not about knowing answers. It's not about knowing facts. It's about them inserting their disgust into someone else's situation. It's none of their business.
I think Broken's seeing things, y'all.
Why? Tiffany's
Because don't
not
nobody
here,
see
right?
Tiffany in here.
Tiffany's not in
No.
here, girlfriend.
Yeah, I see Tiffany. I see her.
What?
She's talking to she's saying something to Chella, Chela. Yes, she is.
Got all of us blocked then because I don't see her.
No, I think that because we're looking on StreamYard. Are you looking on YouTube?
I'm looking on both.
I'm looking on StreamYard.
I'm looking on StreamYard. I don't
on-
see her. I don't see her.
Oh, my phone. I'm
No.
looking on both of them, and she's not in here.
I don't know.
I'm looking
I want to
on
say.
my phone and on StreamYard. I don't see her.
Well, I see her. I mean, I'm not
That's
crazy,
so
y'all.
weird. Do you guys in chat see her?
Yeah, anybody see Tiffany in chat?
Hey, chat.
We're just making sure Broken's clear.
What'd you
Chat, we wanna
say?
tell
Somebody
you
said
who
something.
That was an hour ago, they said. You might
Well,
be
then then something must be wrong with my thing. Because I mean, it's moving.
Do I need to play the clip of
Y'all
me-
better leave me the hell alone. I'm telling you. I'm all fired up, y'all.
I know, and let me say something.
Southern lady said I might need to play the clip again.
No, because
Well,
I don't.
okay,
wanna hear,
Southern lady. Thank you. Y'all could have
I
told
don't
me
wanna
earlier.
I don't want to hear me.
They just let me make a fool out of myself.
I
My
want to
phone
say
just
thank
said
you.
Tiffany is live.
Crazy people. I swear to God, y'all let me make a fool out of myself here. See, I'm teasing y'all. You know that.
Just saying things.
Can I say thank you to everyone that I'm so grateful, and I'll never forget you people that have been here to help me.
Thank you and bless all of you that has helped. Thank you.
Yes,
so much.
and that's including you ladies and just all your time invested and your.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna donate to you. I just haven't yet. I was just seeing the situation, what was going on, and trying to get my situation in gear. But
I appreciate you guys like sticking up for me. But to be honest,
Girl, I'm gonna be here.
And I know about I know about last year when she was having trouble, y'all, because I was her first. I made her first donation. Yep, I sure did.
It wasn't no $10,000 fund.
You know
Nope.
what?
Either was
It was you and 3 others each did like. I think 1 did 10 and then 2 did 20.
Yeah.
So it was like 65 or it was like $65 or $70.
Yeah, because I did. Well, I did. I think I don't remember. I think I did 10 2 times.
Thank you, Southern lady.
Because they just didn't. Because it didn't. It didn't take off. I mean, it's just like people just don't care about what.
It's okay. I was grateful for that 70.
I know you were, and that's what I mean, you impressed me so much because you only got a few bucks, and you were so grateful for those few bucks, And I mean, that really impressed me because these people are out there doing fundraisers for nothing, vacations and junk, And then there's people that really need it, and then there are people that really need it that can't get it because of these people.
Are we getting closer to our goal?
Sorry, Southern lady.
I have to look. I can't look right now. I saw a few. I can't look.
What?
Because if I look, my phone's like on its last leg, and it's
Oh, okay.
it's
If
hot
you look
as-
at what?
Her phone.
Yeah, I know, but if you look, she looks at what?
Just see if we're getting close to the goal.
yeah,
Oh,
I can't look. I saw a couple
I
pop up.
appreciate all of y'all that's helped.
right.
Been
We
here
love
for
y'all
us.
very
Definitely
much. Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
And we're not trying to bully up on Hemi or nothing like that, y'all. We're really not.
Yes,
Well,
Pocket
why
Tan,
is-
it is.
Appreciate
We
him
just
coming
want
in
to
here
know
telling
why
her.
he's allowing people to attack me when I'm
Yeah,
already
attack
down,
us.
and he pretends
When we're
like
supposed to be
cares.
his friend. I mean, yeah, when she. Right. Why is
He's
he
just over here
allowing it?
love bombing us a couple days ago. I
Right.
love you. I love you, MKB.
Literally
No, Mama,
those
call me Mama.
words. Yeah,
I love you, Mama. I love you, Broken. I
Mama,
love you,
Mama.
Andrea.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I see the difference in, you know, like, we would never let anyone attack him, I mean, go after him and cause him stress. Just like these ladies went to him and caused him stress. And, you know, and it's wrong what they did. They need to be held accountable for it. Because
Oh,
they're the ones.
they'll never admit it. Never.
No, never. Because they don't know how. I mean, you know, they had rather take an innocent person and destroy them than
They
to
said that we
admit
need
that
to
they're wrong.
apologize, y'all. We need to
Right?
apologize.
It'll be a cold day in hell when I apologize. Tell you that right
Apologize
now.
for what? For asking a simple fucking question, you dumbass.
Southern lady. I mean, yeah. What? I mean, I just don't understand that. I mean, he knows the truth.
Yes.
He knows. I mean, he
I had to get my
knows
little
that
paper
we.
pen out.
He knows how much we cared about. He knows how much we asked about his accident. He's the one that told us that everything was fine and that he had the insurance. See, they said that we just come out of the blue and said we assumed that his insurance would take care of everything and he had all this money and blah blah blah. No, he's the one that told
He's
us
the
about
one
it
that
all.
tells us about his money and
That everything is
asks if he
fine
can
and he has it.
donate
He
and-
can
Oh,
do
he
it.
just made.
You
He
know.
just said
So
he just made $400K on crushing cars. He
are we
loves
not
to-
And
supposed
this
to
is
believe
after
that?
the accident, right?
Yeah, that
But
was
that
after
tells.
the accident. He loves.
But that
throwing
tells
his
me that
stuff.
we're not supposed to believe him because he can't
Right.
be. I mean, we're not supposed to believe what he says. I mean,
That's
if
right, like I said, they just
if we
want their
can't take it
money.
out of the horse's mouth and repeat it to someone as the truth, then what is it? You know, what does that mean? Because if it comes out of that person's mouth and then they say they're. I mean, then they act like. I mean, then these women act like that that he's in dire straits and everything, and that how horrible everything is, and that we just don't care about him. That's not true. You know, it's not true. I mean, when we did ask him about insurance, we did ask him about all that stuff. He told us that he was taken care of.
You got this, honey.
What
Don't
is
worry.
that?
You got
I
this,
got
honey.
this,
Don't
honey.
worry. I'm just listening to this false promises again.
Amy knows what he's talking about. So you believe him.
No, Southern lady, he didn't.
Don't even worry about it.
Worry too hard.
Thank you for saying that.
Right.
No,
And if
that's
it's not
me.
enough, we'll raise more. Yeah, Southern lady.
Don't.
It makes me sick to hear him say that.
Believe me, I'd rather be
I
talking
know it
about
does,
so
honey,
much
but,
different
you know.
stuff right now. You know, I tell my kids all the time, like, doesn't matter
Please
who you are,
stop,
what you
stop.
do, and
Please,
take it from you.
please.
Well, I just wanted to hear him say it again. Southern lady wanted to hear it too.
See, that's the difference between Andrea and them. I mean, like, she can't bear to hear it. I mean, and it's just, see, that's the difference in her. I mean, but they can play stuff all day long and just giggle and laugh and
Yeah.
think it's funny and, so stupid.
Right, Southern lady, you're right.
Thank you,
you're
April
right.
Showers. That
none of
means a
anyone-
lot coming from you. I'm sorry I've been cussing. Well, April Showers in here and I've been cussing up a storm. But she left me a positive comment.
It's none of no one's business about his money. Fact, however, he
It's
bragged
not.
about it on panel while offering to pay for it all. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And then even though he offered to pay for it all, she didn't sit back and let him do that. She has been raising as much as she can,
Right.
so that he won't have to come up with barely anything. And then for him to act like this, we can show where she. I mean, the proof is what Andrea's done. I mean, if we were begging him for money and it's all we cared about was his money, then she would still need $2,000, right?
I know, and when I move, you guys, I'm gonna take you for a tour.
Southern lady.
I have to get all situated first.
Yeah. Southern lady, Ranger, read her the comment that's pinned.
It says chat needs to hear this. It will prove it, hon, Andrea.
I know, but I know.
Everybody wasn't there, and we do need to present the truth, Andrea. And I know, plug your ears. I mean,
No,
I'm sorry.
I don't want to
mean
hear me like I would have never.
I know.
I
mean,
I asked MKB to take that live down. Like I didn't even want.
Yeah.
I don't want.
But it's do you understand how necessary
It
it
got
is
me
to prove
1.2 paid views, woman. You think I'm taking that down?
They'll say something more about that too.
Oh, thank you,
Jennifer's so sweet. You're so
They'll say something about that.
Thank you.
Oh, Jennifer, that's cute. That is cute. We are friends here, and you know that we are friends, and we do fuss at each other, and we do, but you know what? As soon as we fuss at each other and we say what we're going to say, it's over. Yeah. We allow our feelings to be heard by each other,
and we care about you guys. We notice when you're not around. We ask for you.
Yeah, and I mean our community, and people in our chats, and people in our community, our subscribers and stuff. I mean, y'all all mean a lot to us. I mean, when one's missing, like shot of poison, if you're not here, we know it. April Showers, I've been wondering where you've been, and I mean, we know when y'all are not here.
Yeah, we notice for sure.
It makes a difference, you know. I know Golden Girls theme was a good call. It sure was. We like that they pinned that on us because of the lyrics that song has. We really like the lyrics of that song because they do mean a lot. You know, they do.
Southern lady, yes.
That's the truth. I was actually embarrassed for him because he was drunk as usual, and he shouldn't have been flaunting. Wealthy people usually don't talk about.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, what MKB? Remember that comment that person put, and it was so fucking good. It was about dangling money or whatever. Find that because that was so on point. Like we should, like frame that and put it up somewhere.
That
that was a really awesome comment. I can't.
There was a good comment under my video about things the other night. I mean, somebody that I didn't recognize made a long comment, and it was right on point. Everything, you know, and it was that she just stated facts. You know, we pinned it on there.
Oh, can I say something? So I won't say who, but there was a beautiful long comment, and I usually don't read lengthy, only if they're negative. But some kind person, I won't say, left a long comment saying how wrong all this was, and they were honest, and they said, I guess she listened to Lonnie first, and so she admitted, she's like, I might have had some words, but now that I've come over and listened to MKB's live, she's like, no, she's like, I'm so sorry. So you know, she was apologizing. I did say words, but I only heard this part of it.
Who was it said that?
I don't want to say. It's a comment somewhere. But you can find it if you look really hard. I don't like putting people's names, or
had a fall and had a concussion.
But it was sorry. So sweet. Like she actually said, I might have said some words. I apologize. Now that I'm hearing MKB's live and hearing all this, I was wrong, and they're wrong, more importantly.
I just, you know, They are wrong. I can't believe that April Showers has a concussion.
What?
Yes, she had a bad fall. That's where she's been.
When?
She's been gone for a few days. I was wondering where she was at.
Oh shit! Are you okay right now?
April Showers, you're going to have to email me so I can give you my phone number so that
Oh my god.
you can text me when something happens or something like that.
Is she alone? Are you
So that-
okay?
She said that she's sore, but she's on the mend.
Oh
Poor
god.
thing.
I'm
See,
sorry.
I wish we would have
I'm
known.
glad you're
Yeah, we
okay.
would have been praying for you if you'd known.
Yes.
But I mean,
Yeah, we
I mean,
did
when we,
notice.
I don't know,
noticed she wasn't
when we say things about people, we say that we're praying for them. We really are. And
We're
when we
not
say
like grannies watching and we don't go talk shit about everyone. We don't do that
right,
shit.
well, y'all, you know, they talk about people, but it's always good.
It's always good, exactly.
It is. And yeah, I hear them on a daily, you know, on a daily basis. You know, they say good things
Oh,
about
guess what?
people in our community.
Guess what, y'all?
Right.
I got a message 4 hours ago on my live for tonight from Mel Hoax.
Oh,
Oh.
ew.
Said, hello, MKB. I am here to address misinformation. I spoke on yesterday.
Yeah, yours.
I was told Andrew's mom had a 10K fundraiser last year to move. Now I've been told it was for something else. I apologize for getting that part wrong. As for
Wait.
the rest of what I said during the live I was on last night, I stand by it all. Enjoy your evening.
Wait, what?
She stands by the rest of it, but she's apologizing for that part.
But what did
See?
she say? She was wrong about saying that.
The $10,000 fundraiser. But see, somebody on her panel said it, so she takes it and she runs with it
Yeah, exactly. Like,
instead of keeping her mouth shut until she knew
I
the
mean,
facts.
Listen, it's okay because they show how dumb they are. It's just a reflection on themselves.
Are you going to apologize for all the lies that you've told? I mean, I'm just wondering because there's a lot of them.
I don't even listen to it. I could care less because those people don't mean anything to me. I don't value their opinion. I don't look up to them. They have nothing to teach me. I don't
Well, I am very glad that I went and listened to that live because all the things that they were trying to do, the manipulation and stuff, it was clear, you know, and then it was very clear of what they had on their minds.
Yes, April,
You know,
take care.
Hemi's money is what they had on their minds.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I know. I hope that you get to feeling so much better, April Showers. I'm just so sorry.
yeah. Like
Right.
I have to put my energy into so much more stuff than these dumbasses. You know,
And we said that we wasn't going to come at people unless that they
Yeah.
told lies on us, and
Yeah.
that we were going to come back with the truth.
Absolutely. Always do that.
And that's what we're sticking by. We're doing it. And no matter what they say, threaten us or whatever, we are not going to sit here and stay quiet while they're lying. They want us to be quiet so that they sound more credible. And they threaten us. And they think that they can threaten us.
Listen, I'm so secure in myself that I don't have to fire up a live immediately to defend something dumbasses say. Like, I have important real life stuff, and I so appreciate everyone who's been helpful to me, and I really will never forget it. Never.
But we knew that you would. I mean, that you wouldn't want to do that. But as your friends, I mean, we wanted to do that because what's right is what's right, and what's wrong is wrong, and they need to be. You know, if they're going to shout from, if they're going to shout from, you know, the rooftops the lies, then we're going to shout that much louder the truth.
Yeah, but don't keep doing it. They don't.
We're not.
They don't deserve this.
Oh, I'm not wasting any more breath and any more energy on them.
Yeah, like seriously, just give it tonight, and that's it.
I wanted to make sure that they knew we weren't scared of them, and that
anyone asks you guys questions, direct them to this live. All the answers are here. That's it. Simple. I don't have the energy. I have to focus on my life, and I don't care.
You've got so much going on, you know.
So much. There's so much going on that.
Say thank you,
Mhm.
Blues Girls. Y'all say thank you, Blues Girl.
Thank you.
Thank you, Blues Girls.
Y'all better
Thank
listen to
you,
I'm
me.
all of
sorry.
you. Thank all
There
of you. And I'm telling you, you
I'm sitting here
guys
trying to.
almost makes up for the assholes out there.
I don't think that I can listen and talk at the same time. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, Southern Lady, I just now went and looked at the community post. I saw that. That was funny. How even though she spreaded it out there for everybody to hear today for 3 hours, she thought she done caught me in a lie saying Andrea lived at her address for 67
Oh,
years.
she did,
She had a fundraiser for 10K last year, but she was gonna move.
Oh my
And
God,
and you're
all that time it was she had
is Lufa
misinformation.
here still? We gotta ask Lufa because she's awesome with those breaking news. We got a
I
bunch
know
of shit we can hand
Lufa.
over to her.
Lufa has really grown on me.
I
Lufa's
know.
my
I was
friend
gonna
now.
say the same thing,
She's
Broken,
good.
earlier to her.
She
Totally.
I
is.
like her.
But we have
I
a
mean,
lot of breaking news we could give her.
Yeah.
She could have some fun with.
and just like I mean, any of these people in here, Angela, Kelly, Southern Lady, all
All
Pakistan,
of them.
all of you. I mean, y'all know the truth and y'all stand by us, and we appreciate y'all so much. And we love y'all to pieces, and we just
Aw,
don't know
put
what
your
we'd do
energy
without you.
towards your child. I
We just
know,
don't know.
Bree,
And
thank you. I
as long
know.
as y'all know what the truth is, and that's what counts to us.
Right.
We care about y'all. And if we don't stand up for ourselves, what is that telling y'all about us?
Yeah.
I mean, we have to
I
stand up
just,
for what.
it bothers me when I hear about, because there's a couple people, including myself, that have lost sleep last night. Mine is, 90%
Yep, me
of what's
too.
90% of what's going on in my life is why I was up. But the other 10% is because this bullshit. But there
Yeah.
has been other people who have lost sleep over my problems and these dumbasses out here, and I feel terrible. Like,
But
please don't lose sleep on my behalf.
I lost sleep last night.
That's what
But
friends do,
right,
Andrew. We
I
worry
know,
about you.
but
I
why should
lost.
all of
I
us?
worry about you all the time. I'm hoping and praying
But two,
that
I
you
know,
get that
I
money in
lose
time and
sleep a
hope
lot when
get that apartment.
these people are just bold faced lying and kicking an innocent person. You know, that's when I get fired up and I can't sleep because I have that adrenal disease. But I just, you have to stand up for your friends because if you don't, who will? I mean,
But I understand, but listen, what is that doing to all of our health if we let people that don't matter affect?
Well, you know who cares about you because we didn't get no sleep. Even
Exactly.
Shana Poison didn't
I
get no
know,
sleep
and that
last night.
breaks my heart. Like,
well,
that,
no, we don't want it to break your heart. After
it
this, I'm going to
does.
crash and I'll get my rest caught up.
Like, I
I'll
feel
be fine.
I feel
I'm gonna get my
terrible.
wrist caught up
Don't
tonight.
feel bad. Feel good that people love you that
Because
much.
if they want
You
to
know,
come back
just
on and respond, I ain't watching it tonight because I'm sleeping tonight.
just feel good that you know that you have people that's got your back no matter
It
what.
feels so good. It feels so good.
You know, hi Blues Girls.
I never would have imagined. I never
Mhm.
in my wildest dreams. Like, seriously. I just
Like you
can't.
said, playing whack-a-mole is fun.
What?
We had a
What?
bunch of those
Oh, because that comment.
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whack-a-mole. Yeah, it feels like that's what you're doing. I mean, oh my God.
Well, imagine going into someone's chat and questioning. Like, some people have so much nerve. They think that we owe them answers about something that's none of their
Right.
fucking business.
Right.
Did I
And none of
scam a
this.
community?
Well,
Did I
none of this
scam a
had anything to do with them over there.
like, it's none of their business.
I
None
wonder
of
You know,
who
my life
told
is.
Mel Hoax that was a lie, that wasn't true. I wonder, because I know it wasn't Boots, because Boots is the one that said it too.
no,
What did
because
Boots?
Boots come up with the saying that Andrea had a $10,000 fundraiser last year,
Joke.
and then Lonnie said that she knew it was for moving expenses. Lonnie's the one that said it was for moving.
And Lonnie
Hi,
said she
Ginger.
don't even believe you got to move now. That was her whole thing.
She said you're lying now.
She thinks she's just over lying. We're grifting together trying to make some money on the side, girl.
And they said that they were going to show the proof that
They're gonna
They
show
said
the
Raining
proof
around here. We trying to
that
make it
they
rain.
were going to show the proof that we were scammers and liars, and that we
because I've lived
just
in my house for 6 years.
right.
Well,
And
yeah,
so
you dumbass,
that's
because I never did a fund for a deposit. Stupid idiot.
and that was their when that was their proof when they showed when they played MKB's what she said about the 6 years. I about fell out of my seat. I was like, "Are you kidding
joking?
me?"
I know
I
the
said,
stupidity is real.
I
for
said,
sure.
I said, a fourth grader could have figured out that that is not proof. I mean,
You're
I just about
stupid.
died.
I
But
know you have to laugh at the stupidity.
Mhm.
It's beyond. It's just
but even someone in their chat, dig this. Someone in their chat said no.
Go ahead.
Andrea did not have a fundraiser. She and she did not get it for moving. It was just to help her out on the rent.
Oh, well, who was
And
this wise person?
I don't know. It was somebody in her chat said that. And then
What'd she say?
LTF Felicia said she repeated it. She read it, and then she said she told Lonnie. She said, "Now somebody's saying that it was for rent. It was not for moving."
Right.
And Lonnie goes, "I remember it clearly.
She wasn't even
It
around.
said."
She's an idiot. I didn't even know
Lonnie
of her.
said, "I remember it to be for moving expenses." So
your remembering is has
yeah, she backed it up again, saying and that person corrected it, and then she come back with a lie and went over it again. You know,
because it's giving her content. She has nothing valid to talk about.
I was like, I said, "What the hell?" I said, instead, and she's sitting there stating a fact that she remembers it.
Lonnie, where's my 10 grand? Because I really, really need it right now.
I know.
Where's that 10 grand? And I've already moved. That's nice to hear too, because
Pocket, I'll take her for 500.
So that's awesome. If I already have the money, 10K, and I already have gotten down
What are they doing?
and moved and everything. Well, thanks, because now I don't have to do any of that work. She's dumb. That's all I can think when I think of her. It brings me back to when she was doing all that shit with Lycan. Like I could have moved on from it, but when you start doing the same fucking thing again, those memories come flooding in about what an idiot you are. And I don't care what you've been through in your life. If you're hurt and you apologize, apologize, and people forgave her for the ugly, vile shit she spit out of her mouth about so many. They forgave her, and here she is making up lies once again that she knows nothing about.
Guess what, y'all? Guess what?
What?
Auntie JoJo said a good one. She said, "At Pakistan, just remember to wear your bra. The guys like boobs on the chest, not on the floor." On the floor.
Oh my god! Y'all, we ought to do a parody and all dress up as street corner girls. Tell them that we need some money.
See, we need to have nights where we just pay attention to the chat.
Another thing they said, we always grifted and stuff, and we're gonna do prank calls, so we're gonna prank people for money and stuff.
What?
Oh,
that's what she said. They even said they was gonna do some prank calls. I guess they're gonna prank old people out of their money. I thought these bitches.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
That was one I thought was funny.
The stupidity is real. That's all I can say. Like,
Ginger, I hope you're okay with all this crap going on.
We done ate all the popcorn and everything. Now we're late.
Look what Ginger said. What the hell?
Now we're going to the hard liquor and puff pass. We're moving on to the next thing that we're going to do.
No idea what. Well,
you know what? I would have been a lot better and quieter tonight if I had smoked some before we went live, but I didn't.
No, we want you on point. We like when you're on point, not smoking.
Yeah.
We like having your awareness.
Yeah.
Well, on point.
Sometimes I like being spaced out, but tonight I need to be very aware and I did not need to be impaired.
Spaced out.
Spaced out.
I was going to make sure that I was going to be straight as a board because I was coming at them. I almost remember everything in that whole 3-hour live.
Oh, I would have never sat through
They
that.
I
all
didn't even have
need
to write
some. They
any of
all
it
need.
down.
They all
I
need
didn't have
some
to write a thing
poontang.
down.
Some poontang.
What?
They just need some poontang.
Poontang. Oh, God help me.
I know,
Poontang.
right? Isn't she hysterical?
But but I can remember, if they're lying on me, I can remember all of them. Believe me, I can. My old brain still can function when I
Wait.
get fired up.
What is Southern Lady saying?
He went up and it was discussed with all of us how much
Yeah.
he offered to pay
Yeah.
If it
yeah.
wasn't
if it
met,
wasn't
even if there
met,
was no donation.
even if there was
Exactly,
no
Southern
donations.
Lady.
Right.
Tell it, girl.
And if
Preach
we
it,
were
girl.
going after his money, we would have sat back and just said, "Don't bother to gather any up, Andrea. Just let him pay for all of it."
Guess what,
Yeah,
y'all?
we were
Tomorrow
just
I'm gonna
trying to
start drinking water.
we were trying to figure out how much more is
Right.
needed or where we're getting this much from here and that much from
Mhm.
there.
Guess
And
what?
they act like we wanted the total amount from him too.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
Stupid.
start drinking water tomorrow, y'all. For
no, that
real.
was just something he was offering to do. We never expected
Right.
it. He just kept saying
No, we
it.
didn't. And it just,
MKB, you're never gonna drink water, so shut
I am. I'm gonna
up.
start
You're a
doing it
liar.
tomorrow.
but Lonnie did say today that
Tomorrow
she
is
was
the day, girl.
struggling.
That
You
she
know,
was what?
she did mention today that she was struggling, and
Oh,
then
Yeah, she did say
and that LTF Alicia only
she's
has
trying
a
to hit
fundraiser
him.
every 2 months, so there's nothing
She's
wrong
trying to
with
hit him.
that. But we
She's
have
struggling.
one a year.
well, you know what it boils down to, and I hate to say this, but it looks like they're jealous. I hate saying that. I hate saying that.
Yeah,
But they know that we genuinely care about each other over here.
yeah. That's what I said. That see, that's
think-
what I was
y'all know
addressing
what?
about them trying to make me think something about MKB. Them saying that she was talking about bad about me on my own panel and talking about behind my back and trying to get me to doubt her.
She gets
And that's why I addressed
frustrated
it.
when you
Pakistan.
stand her up. She gets frustrated.
Y'all see Pakistan's comment?
And that's why I said what I did is because
Congratulations. Good luck, MKB, on the water adventures. Hope you don't have allergic reactions. I can have allergic reactions. I think that might happen. Do y'all think I should still drink at least one?
She lied to me the
Dr.
other day.
Pepper.
She tried to lie to me. I said, did you drink water? Because her belly was off. And I said, are you drinking water? And she was about to say yes.
Like kind of, sort of.
Like, no, I'm having Dr. Pepper. What the fuck?
But I shouldn't just quit cold turkey, should I? Should I just drink like one?
why don't you go to ice? I told you.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking
I
maybe
do not.
have one Dr. Pepper.
I hate water.
Have it for a treat like every week. Have like one a week, and
that's all.
You'll appreciate it so much too.
I'm thinking one a day, not once a week.
I ate a half of.
Wait. How many do you have a day, girlfriend? Oh my.
About 3 or 4 or 5, maybe.
I had
4, 5, 6, a 12 pack.
I like my Dr. Peppers.
No, I know.
I had 4 a day.
Dr. Pepper, you too?
Yeah, but I eat 2.5 pounds of ice a day.
Oh yeah, ice is
well.
yum.
I am, y'all. Tomorrow I'm gonna drink water. Okay, y'all.
I get that snow ice. My husband gets me that snow ice.
Did you try?
Yeah, he gets me snow ice.
Well, I told him to take a bottle of water.
Drinking water tomorrow.
But I can eat snow ice and not even realize that I'm. I like it so.
Ice.
Yeah, it's snow cone ice.
Yummy.
Yes, we have a little snow cone man, and he makes it for me. I'm the only customer he does it for, and he got a new freezer, and I bought his old freezer, so I have his old freezer. But when he goes to shut down in the summer, he makes me enough bags that I have enough to carry me. So,
Kelly, you think I should have at least one Dr. Pepper a day for at least a little bit, and then try to do away with the Dr. Pepper instead of try to quit just cold turkey? I think that's gonna be hard. To
I
just
would
do
drink
that.
the same amount of Dr. Pepper like me and
What?
eat ice, and then try to drop
Eat ice.
one.
That ain't drinking water, girl. I don't. I'm gonna eat a cup of ice during the day. That's not. I'm trying to get water intake.
That is water intake. You will eat that ice faster and you'll drink that water because you don't like water.
I'm gonna drink water tomorrow. I'm drinking that damn shit.
I've ate three glasses of ice since we've been live.
I'm gonna drink it and I'm gonna like it.
And I just forgot my Dr. Pepper in the kitchen, but I didn't go get it. I just left it in there.
I hate coffee. I don't like coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't drink coffee.
I drink
I
coffee
just drink
too.
Dr. Pepper.
I guess I drink a
coffee,
lot
but
of liquid, don't I?
Seriously, I am going
MKB.
to try to drink water tomorrow. What?
I drink a lot of
MKB,
liquid.
You've turned into quite a feisty little creature.
Y'all done it.
Oh
Y'all
dear
did.
God.
It's y'all's
She's
fault.
very feisty.
I know it. And
Don't
you
mess
can't
with this
you
girl. You guys are.
you
barking
can't
up the
shut her
wrong
down either,
tree.
Dang. I just laugh.
Yeah.
I just laugh and shake my head.
We
It
created a monster, right?
last night I just put my hands in my head and I was like, oh dear Lord.
I know there's no stopping her now.
I said, well, I just better get, buckle up and be prepared, to come back at them.
I know they sounded like I was a monster last night or something. They asked the way they acted.
No,
Well,
we created a monster. We
I
created
just,
a
yeah,
strong young lady.
that's what we said. But from us, our point of view is just not natural. Oh,
Everyone's taking your kindness for weakness, and that's not the case.
yeah. And the thing about it is, and we will try to ease our advice out there to her, and she's just like, she'll just stomp right over it and just keep on going. It's so funny.
We can't even mess with her now.
That's when I put my head in my hands. I went, oh Lord.
I know, that's why I'm saying we created a monster.
No.
We can't even get one over on her now. She like shuts us up.
I know it. She's like, she doesn't. I know. It's like, oh my Lord.
But we love her anyway.
I know we do.
Look what y'all did.
And it's like that. She like she gets real like the other night on my panel. It was funny because she gets mad like snap your finger and then she gets over it real quick. But it's so funny when she gets mad. She spouts off. I was laughing at it. I was like, oh God, she's mad at me.
Aww.
Oh,
Get frustrated because you stand.
She always forgives me. She does get. She don't have any patience, and I don't have any patience either. So, she has less patience than I have, though. I thought that I was the world's worst about patience. This girl has none. I mean, zero. It's so funny.
I don't have any patience.
I don't either. And my little dog, the one I'm bonding with the closest, she don't have no patience either.
Mm-hmm.
I used to drink tea, ginger, but I stopped drinking the tea because I drank sweet tea and it was too much sugar. So I stopped drinking
So
tea.
now
and
you
went to
drink
Dr.
soda.
Pepper.
That's a good trade-off.
Too much sugar.
Fuck.
Dr. Pepper was better than drinking sweet tea. And now
Well,
y'all
why
tell
don't
me I don't
you-
need my Dr. Pepper.
You know
So
that
much
saccharin
sugar.
that they put in that Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, look at the
Stick
sugar
a lighter to it
content.
and watch it explode.
I would
It is
stick
explosive.
my mouth around the straw and watch it go
Water
down my throat.
with lemon, Brie. Yes, that's what I do. Water
What?
with lemon.
Ugh.
Like I'll
Who
squeeze a whole fucking lemon and I'll just chug down.
Then
I
I
don't drink.
had to put
I
sugar
don't
in
like.
it.
I tried that.
It's good for you. It's good for you.
I
There's a lot
eat
of
lemons, but I don't like water.
healing properties and good stuff in lemons.
Yeah, I eat lemons. I love them, but I do not. I just don't like drinking water. I just can't drink a glass of water.
Well, that's why you put a shot of lemon in, not a shot of
Oh,
poison.
I tried
a
that.
shot
It
of
still
lemon.
don't work. I know it's
Still
water.
won't work.
I'm gonna
I
drink
know
this
it's water. I
Put
know
some
that it's water.
Cucumber,
Ice is
lemon.
different. That's the only way I could get water intake was ice.
I
Yeah.
want something sweet tonight, and I don't.
And when I was,
You're so fucking funny.
I just want something sweet.
are you still eating salads?
No,
No,
Mhm.
that's what
new.
was bothering her tummy, probably.
Now we're gonna have to go and exercise with her. Watch.
No, I'm gonna
Aw.
start drinking water.
Well, you need to drink water.
We'll do
She's
that
gonna
damn
think
water.
about it for a month and then talk about it again, and she'll still
Right.
be sipping
We'll
on
be
that
talking about it
Dr.
6 months from now. Her
Dr.
saying, "I'm gonna
Pepper.
start drinking water."
Y'all gonna see when I come back next week, and I'm gonna say I've been drinking water all this week. Y'all gonna
Okay,
But
we'll
you can
see.
say whatever you want. Doesn't mean
I'm
you're
gonna
doing
do
it.
I'm gonna do it. If I
All
say I
right,
can do
we'll
it, I'm gonna
see.
do it.
We'll
We want a
see.
water log
We'll
from
see.
you. Listen, if you lived here,
I'll
you'd
be-
have to drink water. You'd have to drink
Yeah, I
water.
know if I lived in the hot
Desert.
Arizona heat.
Oh yeah. We'll
Yeah.
see. Yeah. Well, last year when I was sick. Then I was getting sick then, and I started being thirsty all the time, and that's when my husband started going and getting me that snow ice, and I was going through a whole bag a day.
Wow.
Yes, I was eating the whole
Yeah,
bag.
you should really do that, MKB, because that will get the water in,
Yeah.
and it's fun to chew on. It's soft. It's
Right,
fluffy.
and with that snow ice, you just
It's
don't realize
fluffy.
how much you're eating until your bag is empty, and you're going, "Hey, what happened to it?"
It's that snow cone, soft, fluffy ice.
Or put a bottle of water in the freezer, and then
That's what
wait
I tell her. Yeah.
drink
wait a couple of hours.
You have
There's
to
this
take
magic
it out
trick.
at the perfect time, and it's so perfect. But
There's
if
a
you let it
magic
go
trick.
past, you can't
You
let it go past a certain time.
right, and you shake it, and it'll freeze.
That's what I do.
You do?
Yes,
what
I
Ginger
totally
said.
do.
See,
I just told MKB to do that yesterday.
Yeah, it's
see
cool.
what Ginger said. There's a thing called dry drowning. I might could drown drinking all this water.
And my
Oh,
grandkids
God.
started drinking water here
The only thing
instead
that
of.
would happen is you would get in shock from your body not knowing what the fuck water is.
That's probably what happened.
You'd go into
I got more energy.
anaphylactic shock.
My body felt better when I started taking in water.
Well, yeah, it's good for you.
Yeah, my skin felt better. But my grandkids started
Man, I
drinking
drank
water instead of
one
so
day
many
'cause I had to
sodas because that
I
magic
drank some
trick.
water one day because I had to for a doctor, and I
One
had
day.
a belly ache all day drinking that damn water.
Oh,
I
good
know that
God.
from drinking water.
Listen
He
to her.
made
She
you drink
said
water?
That
one
water just
day.
hurt my stomach. One day.
He made you
Wow.
drink water.
Because your body
Yep,
can't
one
handle
day.
it because it doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, eat a glass of ice and see, and then go from there.
Said,
Yeah.
what the hell are you doing?
Who?
My body said, what the hell are you doing?
I know,
yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. That's why. Did you try water? Is that why your tummy was hurting?
And you ought to, when I put, I have to flush that feeding tube. I have to flush it before and after. And so the other day I was like really hot, so I mixed my water with some ice water, and I flushed it with real cold water. And oh my God, it felt like my whole body got a drink of water just all at once, all over my body.
Yeah, that's awesome, huh?
And I cooled down immediately, and I was
Kelly,
like,
how
"Oh my
long?
God, this is so cool."
Okay, Kelly, you said you 4 months ago. How long did it take you to start enjoying the water? How long did it take you to break the habits of the sodas? That's gonna be the hard part.
I can't tell you that because I haven't broke no habit yet.
Start by having one a day, one soda a day, and 5 waters. And then eventually get to every other day, and then just have
Oh,
like
I couldn't.
two
I
on the
can't.
weekend or something like that.
I can't take my soda out of my. I mean, I just can't do without my soda. I just don't know what I would do.
How
Oh
many
my
do you
God.
have
Oh,
a
guess
day?
what?
Or well, mate, sometimes 5 and 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes a
Lord.
whole
Yeah.
6-pack, huh?
Yeah.
It's better than
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
alcohol than like beer. Drinking a 6-pack
Right.
of beer.
Oh, I don't drink. I'm not
He was
interested.
crying this morning. Didn't want to go to school.
My baby.
Randy. He had me almost
Poor little
crying.
baby. He don't
Oh,
like
how was
school.
How was his day today? What did he
He
say?
said it's not. I said, did you have a good day at school? He said, nope.
Oh, he said straight up no.
He said no today. It wasn't no
Oh.
probably or nothing. He said no. And then
Oh,
this morning he
no.
got up and I said, we got to go to school, Bubba. No.
Aw.
Then he's smart enough to know. He says, my belly hurts. My belly hurts. I said,
Oh
well, you
my
had to go to school
Lord.
and tell the nurse. And if she calls me,
Oh
I
You
said,
might be
she'll
a
no.
call
little
me if you get
nervous.
sick and I'll come get you.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's
And he
nerves.
cried and I just about want to cry. It made me
I
feel so
put
bad to
Aw.
take him to school.
I put these stickers on my grandkids' bedroom walls. It said, "Homework will cause brain damage." And my son seen the stickers and he goes, "Oh, that's good, Mom. Good job." I said, "I told you you were going to pay for everything that you've ever done with me."
It takes 21 days to basically 3 weeks to break a habit or create a habit. Okay. 21
Yeah,
days.
I heard it was 2 weeks, but yeah. Right
2
I
in
could do
weeks.
it for
there.
21 days. I wondered if I
Oh
could do it
my
for
Lord.
more.
Well, y'all
Aw.
just go right ahead with y'all's badass selves. I ain't doing it.
I'm
Yeah,
going to try to
thank
do
you,
it for 21
Poison.
days.
Thank you,
See, just like I thought
everybody.
that I was, I went 10 days without a cigarette and I didn't really crave them in that first hospital.
Wow.
And I thought I
Good
was
night,
going to
Shaggy.
come out and
Love you,
I
girl.
thought that I would not want one when I got out. And I about knocked my son down trying to get a cigarette off of me when I got
It's because you weren't feeling good, and then when you start feeling better,
Yeah.
you want one. I get it.
Yeah, I was like, give me
That's the
a
first
cigarette.
thing.
He goes,
Yeah.
I don't have any on me. And I said, where are they? You didn't bring one up here with you? I was like, oh my God,
I
it was horrible.
Bree said, are you vaping broken? Do you vape?
No. I mean, I tried to, but no, it was worse on me than cigarettes. The coughing and stuff. Oh my God, it would almost just take my airplane out of me.
Yeah, that
And
makes sense, Ginger. Sorry.
and the taste of it, I don't like the taste of them vapes. Gross.
What,
Yeah,
that
they have all
cigarette can't
those.
taste good either.
Oh, it does. Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah, the
Oh,
vapes
yeah.
have all those weird flavors.
I know. And I just get the plain ones, and they're just have this aftertaste. I've even tried the marijuana vapes, and I can't stand them either.
Huh. Oh, because it's a vape.
Yeah, I don't like it. I just don't
Yeah.
like them.
Well, yeah, you have to get used
And
to
I see people
anything.
smoking them all the
I
time.
said,
And
oh man, I quit smoking
Good
in
for you,
2013
Bree.
with vape. It's not good like cigarettes. With vape,
None of
not
it's good
like
for you, but I've heard some bad stories about vaping too.
But I'd rather somebody vape than smoke cigarettes. So it's
Yeah,
just
but
healthier for everybody else.
Kelly
It's
cares. I had a tummy tuck.
you did?
Yeah, I
I wish
did.
I could do that.
Me
Yeah, I
too,
had.
girl. I
Having
need
those twins like fucking stretch my stomach out.
Oh, girl,
Oh,
I was so little when I got pregnant. I weighed 80 pounds. And I weighed
jeez.
169 with my first one and
Oh
167 with my
wow.
second one. Yes.
Wow.
I had stretch marks that I swear I thought was going to break through.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of mine started bleeding a little.
Oh, God.
Well, I had
And,
2 babies in there. I mean,
and I was
yeah, my
young
body
and
wasn't
dumb.
made for that.
Young and dumb. And 17.
Young
And I
and
woke,
dumb and full of cum.
and they did a C-section. And so when I woke up, I thought, well, you had the baby, so you just go back down to normal. Well, no, that ain't the way it was. I still had all that weight on me, and I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown. My mother never had babies. She adopted me. So she didn't tell me about all this stuff. She delivered a bunch of babies, but she never did have one. And she goes, well, didn't you know that? And I'm like, no, you didn't tell me that. I was like,
Aw, that's cute. You were innocent and young. You thought you'd just jump right back.
oh, yeah, I took my clothes that I wore, my jeans and
To
stuff,
the
before I got
hospital?
pregnant.
To
Yes.
go home in? You're kidding.
Yes. No. But I guarantee you,
couldn't
and
get
you know
one
what?
leg in there, could you?
Well, dig this. I would not eat. They had to put they put a feeding tube down in my stomach from my nose, and because I refused to eat because I was so distraught over it, and then
Aw.
I had to have gallbladder surgery, and I went home in my clothes that I had on before I got pregnant. I sure did. And my mama
That's
goes, I
not
never.
good.
I know that, but I was young and dumb. I was
Yeah.
so dumb. I would never have done it again. My
Were you
second baby,
nursing?
no, no. I don't like that either.
Yeah,
That ain't
'cause
my
you
thing.
that ain't my thing.
No, that's not my thing at all.
Oh
I
my
would
god.
My daughter did
no.
her. She nursed her second child. My daughter did, and I thought it was
I
wonderful.
I think that y'all don't want my opinion. I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I just think that is
It's okay.
so
We all have different
awful.
opinions. That's okay.
It's horrible. I just think it's so horrible. I just can't
It was a
imagine.
bond between them that was so great. So
Oh
I
my
just think it's
god.
so amazing to see a mother and a mother and a child,
Yeah.
breastfeeding and stuff.
Oh
It's
hell
Well,
a bond
no.
like
there's
no
no
I don't
other.
like
there's no
seeing
other.
it.
The bonding is just
Yeah,
wow. There's nothing like the bond.
yeah. I
Like
Well,
see
when
I
I have
bonded
to
with
my
my
stop.
daughter and her
children and I was fine, y'all.
That's okay.
I didn't do it
Yeah.
either. I tried to do it with Landon, but he just wouldn't latch on or anything,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I never did. And then I had a breast reduction too, so I didn't. They didn't know if I could get any out or not. So
Well,
Yeah.
I was like young and dumb. I mean, I really was young and dumb.
And full
I
of
got married
cum.
when I was 15. I was so stupid. And then we divorced. I mean, we didn't divorce. Would split up and go back and split up. You know what I mean? And when I was 17, my mama went home with my baby because they made me stay in the hospital
Hmm.
because my gallbladder burst. And so I had to stay there. And so she took my baby home. So when I got home, you know, well,
And she was
I
nursing
didn't have
your
to do anything.
baby.
My mama did
No, just
everything,
kidding.
took care of the baby, and I was there with it. I was more like sister. But that only lasted for when he turned 2. I was getting ready to go out with my friends, right? She comes in there and she brings him in there and she puts him up on the counter. And I said, I said, what are you doing? She goes, where are you going? I said, I'm going out with my friends. She goes, she goes, I hope that you're going somewhere where you can take him. And I said, what are you talking about? I can't take him with me. And she goes, yes, you are. She goes, he's your baby, not mine. She said, you're going to take care of him from now on. And I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know how to take care of him. She goes, you better learn real fast. And I
So
did.
did you? You
Yes,
did.
I did.
Good, good.
I didn't go anywhere that night. And from then on, yeah, I took care of him. And then I found out.
Broken.
And then
Tell him the story. Tell him the story about. I think it was Trent. It wasn't Trent that you said it was the ugliest baby you ever seen.
oh God.
Or was it
Aw.
Sean?
Yeah, he was.
No.
No, Sean was beautiful. Sean was a beautiful baby. Trent was. When I went to labor hard. I mean, he was coming, and back then they made you have a C-section with your second child. They wouldn't let you have it natural, so they stopped my labor, and his head was already in the birth canal, so it made him have a cone head,
Oh yeah.
and then he had a cleft chin,
Aww.
But the cleft in a baby's chin when they're born is the same size as a grown man's. They grow into their cleft. It's not the other way around. And so I was trying to get my mama to get a plastic surgeon up there to fix my baby because he was so ugly.
Aww.
I said, I ain't never
He
in
looked
my
like
life heard a mama say their baby was the ugliest kid they ever saw.
Yeah, and he was terrible. But you know what? He is so good looking now. He's really cute
Yeah,
now.
he is.
But I mean, it was so bad because Sean, my oldest, everybody told me he modeled for Sears catalog when he was 3 months old, and they said he's too pretty to be a boy. And then I
But
had
the other
this.
one, he
I
was
thought
ugly
that
as
the second one was going to be just as pretty as him, And then I look over there and there's my baby. And he's got this big old sharp cone head, and then he's got this big old round cleft thing in his chin. And I'm like,
Aww.
dear God, help
She
me.
told her mama we need to get a plastic surgeon.
Yeah, I know. I was wigging out. I said, Mama, you better get me a plastic surgeon to fix this baby right now.
Yeah, Ginger. Yep.
She's like, you are talking. She goes, it'll be all right. He'll, and I said, no, it won't. I was crying and everything was so terrible. I was so naive when I was young. My parents, I was so sheltered. But I mean, they just, it was funny. And I told my family, I said, because Sean was hell on wheels. That 2-year-old they handed me was a nightmare. They had him spoilt rotten. I thought I was never going to get through that. Um, but Trent, I wouldn't let him touch him. I said, y'all don't get near my baby. Y'all already ruined the first one. You just leave this one alone. And Trent never had to have a spanking or anything. He was so sweet. And Sean, he's still hell on wheels. But he's just like me. My mom said, she goes, that has nothing to do with us. He got that from you.
All right, I gotta go, you guys. I gotta get my girl.
Yeah, I do
We have to
too.
go. We
Me
get to watch
too.
the Brady Bunch.
Thank you guys. Y'all are so
The
sweet.
Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't even. I don't even know what to say. I'm so grateful for so many of you and just your kind words, support, and the financial support. I'll never forget. Never, ever, ever.
We love you,
All right,
Andrea.
I
We
appreciate
really,
Aw.
when I say it, remember when we first met and I would say love you and you just said you didn't like that? You didn't want us saying,
No,
oh,
it wasn't that broken. It was that you were telling asshole people you love them and they turn on you
oh,
the next day. And I
oh, well,
was
I
like,
thought that you were talking,
stop
I thought,
giving that
see,
out so lightly. No,
Oh,
that's
I've
what I
been
meant.
so misinformed all this. But anyway, I used to just say it just to every time to you, just to be
No,
kidding
I just
around.
did. You gave it
And
too easily to
but
people
we
that
really do
didn't
mean it when
deserve
we
it.
say we love you. We do.
Oh, I know. I
You mean a
feel
lot to
it, and I
us.
love you guys too. And I don't know what I'd
Yeah.
do without everyone's support just every day, visiting and hearing people's
hmm
stories and things.
And
And
and all of you in here, y'all are just amazing people. Y'all are really amazing people, and we love you too. We really do. We care about you, and we would go in white night for any of y'all.
no, I
Uh,
don't want anyone of them doing that for me because
no, I
they.
said I would do it for them.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
Yeah,
I don't
me and my
want
big
anyone
mouth,
doing it for me. I mean, you guys can because you can hold your own, but for the subs to go and do
Oh
that, like
yeah.
these people get nasty.
Well, people better not say anything about any of our subs because I'll get them. I mean, I'm done with these stupid people. They're bottom feeders, and I'm just done with them.
And that's what you have to chalk it up to is they're
Yeah.
bottom feeders. Don't give them
Right.
too much attention. Just,
Right.
after tonight, unless something new happens,
Right.
we can't let it take our energy. I know for me, for
Well,
sure, because I have a lot of work to start
I
doing.
do too. I've got a lot of work to do too, but I'm just not. I'm not going to waste my breath on them. They're not.
Yeah.
They're a waste. They're a waste of time.
MKB, what about you?
I'm gonna be here tomorrow, sprouting out, cussing tomorrow.
See, oh
Cussing
Lord.
wait, what?
I think I
Doing what?
like it. I think I'm gonna be cussing tomorrow too because I like
Oh
it.
my God.
Yeah, I think you found your
Calling.
nick.
I think I found my
Nick.
true passion now.
Oh Lord. She's just
You're
gonna
too
drag us
much. You're too.
around. We'll have bruises all over us.
She can be telling us what to do, right?
Oh my God.
She
Shut
calling the
up,
shots
bitches.
now.
She,
MKB is gonna
she
be
should be so
calling the
funny.
shots.
And she'll be singing them songs in between.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going. Thank you.
All
Okay,
right.
good
Have a good
night.
night, Andrea.
Thanks, you guys. I'm exhausted. I'm
You're
sure you
welcome.
guys are too.
Sleep good tonight.
Yeah, sleep good because
Thank you
everything's
so
gonna be
much.
fine.
Thank you,
Go
everyone, and
watch
good
your Brady
night.
Bunches.
I know that makes me smile before I lay down.
Jen
Are
said
you
y'all
serious?
created.
The Brady Bunch? Are you
Me and my
serious?
daughter watch the Brady Bunch every night. Yeah, we're going through the
Oh, that's
whole thing.
cute.
I love it. It's so innocent. It brings back your
I like
childhood.
the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh yeah, well go watch
Yeah,
some of that.
That's what
he,
Molly watches all the time. Andy Griffith.
yeah. Andy Griffith looked just like my dad. Yeah,
Oh.
just like him. I'm
Wow.
talking big ears and all.
All right, I'm hanging up.
All right,
Love
bye.
All
to
right.
you
Good night.
all. All
All
right, good
right,
night. Good
y'all have a good
night.
night, everybody.
Oh no, MKB has a taste of blood now.
She's turned into a feisty little thing, hasn't she? We put her out there in front and go ahead, we got your back. Go ahead, we
Yep,
got your back. And now she's like, well, I don't need y'all to have my back. I got everybody's. So, all right. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Oh,
Good night, everybody.
the good
Thank y'all
doctor.
for coming in.
Yes,
Had a good
thank
show
y'all.
last
You
night.
ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1, 2, 3. Toodles.
Toodles. Ooh, I think we did good. Good night, everyone. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, everyone.